All right, guys, welcome to Bad Brain Podcast. As you just heard, we do have a new intro for reasons that we are going to talk about right now. Now, fortunately and unfortunately, we are allowed to monetize now because we hit all the YouTube quotas to be able to monetize. That's great. So Bernard Cozy,
this is the craziest thing.
which is me, Bernard Cozy, wrote the songs that we use as the intro and the outro.
Correct.
Now, because of this, all my publishing and I have all my copyrights are in place. So if people use my songs, I get paid for it. Right? So we've been using it. Now I am physically on this podcast. I'm using my own music for this podcast. It is not any single episode we've ever put out. We're not allowed to monetize because of the intro and the outro. And I own the songs, which is ridiculous.
And there's no way possible to appeal this in any way or send a thing to your copyright people. We are just fucked, is what you're saying.
So basically you're allowed to appeal it, right?
Okay.
But you have to, it's a whole process. You have to do every single episode. And you have to do 2 appeals per because we have the intro and the outro. So you have to appeal it twice. It took me like an hour to do like 2 episodes.
Okay, well, the only one I would say you do is you do the most viewed episode. Like, let's try to get that one because that one's going to keep getting views.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That Survivor one, the killer one.
Yeah.
The Smiley Killer one, I say we get that one done.
You gotta get that one done.
Maybe because right now in a full week we've made 26 cents, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, do we get access to a YouTube rep?
I don't think your mic's on.
The mic?
No, yeah, I don't have the mic. We need those takes.
Yeah, I need that underdog.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. You're good now.
What were you saying?
Do we get a YouTube rep?
We should, right? You would think so.
We might have someone that we could reach out to directly and just be like, hey, do we have to do this for all 50 episodes? Can we just prove to you that this is like our song?
Yeah. I mean, I'm listed as a host on the podcast.
Right.
And the music is the same person.
It makes zero sense.
That's like Eminem having a podcast and having Eminem as the intro.
There just might be someone we can reach out to now as opposed to having to do it manually for all the episodes.
Probably, I don't know where to find them. So that might be something that maybe
I'll take a look and see
you
if I
know
can
how to find more than I do.
Take a little peekaboo.
It took me like 2 days to even find the appeal process.
Yeah, I think it's just crazy. And it's not even something you can reach out to your publisher and be like, yo, this is fine. Like, stop flagging it. You think it's just automatic algorithm type shit.
It's automatic. And the problem is what I could do is completely remove the songs, but you can't just take one song down. I would have to remove the albums that the songs are on and re-upload them and change it so the publishing doesn't pull.
No, I don't like that either.
I don't like it either because
it should
it's
just
not
stay the
just,
same.
It's not just this that the publishing pulls.
We should have
anywhere.
We should have a breaking news button. We got breaking news. Breaking news out of the NFL. Aaron Rodgers will miss the rest of the season after an MRI confirms that Achilles is torn.
Damn.
Wow.
Good.
3 snaps, bro.
That's brutal. And first of all, did you see him take that sack and the dude just walked through? Nobody even fucking looked at him.
Dude, I said the O-line, I was saying this in real time. The O-line looked so bad. I said he's going to get hurt out there. As soon as I said that, he dropped to his ass. I'm like, insane.
That's crazy.
That's when, see, if you got rolled up and he stayed on the ground, he was like grimacing in pain and couldn't get up. with a torn Achilles, I know for a fact I've known people that have done it.
Yeah.
You can stand back up, but once you realize what's happened, you can't go anywhere. Like he must have not been able to pick up his
Did
foot.
you see
obviously.
he didn't move? Yeah.
He just sat back down.
He
Once
was
you
just,
sit back
he
down,
looked
that's
so
it.
defeated.
I will say that Jets Super Bowl pick you had last week is looking really good right now.
Yeah, can I get a refund on that? Is there a refund?
I think the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl, is what you said.
Vegas just made so much fucking money.
Oh, shit
That's
ton.
crazy.
They were plus 1,100. They were like in the top 6 or 7, weren't they? To win?
Right outside of that, they were like 8, 9, or 10.
Okay.
They
I
were
was
one
so
of those.
far off. Yeah. They're in the top 10 of odds to win it. And they lost their season immediately because Zach Wilson sucks too.
I'll tell you what, though, their defense looks really fucking good.
Stifling their defense. It's gonna look something similar to us because we'll get into the Patriots game, obviously, but their team looks very something similar to us as last year. Is their defense is going to keep them in every game. It's just going to come down to the offense if they can execute. Like that's just what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not going to be able to execute. Zach Wilson is who Zach Wilson is. He's a bum.
He's a rollout, throw it 70 yards down
Never
the field.
trust a Mormon. That's my
He
opinion.
can't throw it 70 yards.
He
He
can
was
gun
fucking dinking and dunking the whole
No, he can gun
fucking
the
game.
ball.
Oh, no,
I
he's
know
got an arm and a
He's
half.
got an arm and a half.
He's terrible, but he does have an arm.
For like a smaller looking guy, like he actually can. I've seen him do crossbody, like
They wouldn't
huge
let, they
throws.
weren't letting him throw the ball more
I
than
have a
fucking
question.
10 yards.
There's a reason. There's a reason for
Yeah,
that
he can't
because
make good
last year
decisions.
when they let him do that, he would PA waggle, roll out to the right, and just gun it down like Josh Allen. Not for nothing. I know that's your boy. Looked like dog shit.
Yeah, he didn't look good either.
Yeah. Are you out on the Josh Allen train or no?
No, I'll never be out on the Josh Allen train. I like him a lot as a human being and as a quarterback. What I will say is it was week 1. You
That's
got a
it.
less preseason game. He's not, what did he play? 4 snaps, 5 snaps?
He's been 5 years in the league.
Yeah.
5 years. So we've had 5 years of Josh Allen.
Josh Allen
And he
is
leads
still
the
going to
league
be.
in turnovers
He
in those
also
5
leads
years.
the league in touchdowns.
No, he doesn't.
And rushing touchdowns.
Rushing touchdowns, probably.
Russian and it's a combined Russian passing.
I was gonna
He
say,
leads
sure,
the
So
league
he's
in
Brett
the
Favre.
5 years.
He's Brett Favre.
Because
so
the-
he might get one title if he's lucky.
If
Maybe.
he's lucky.
He's a regular season quarterback.
If
Can you
he's
agree
gonna
with that?
do, if
But
he's
that's
gonna,
a tall task, Al, to say that to
What?
get a tie. It's hard to. It's
That's what I'm
hard.
saying. I said
hard
one
to-
if he's lucky.
Yeah, it's hard. That's hard.
if
Dan, like you
he's
said,
gonna
Dan Marino
win,
never
if
had.
he's gonna win, it's this year because his team is imploding after this year.
Oh,
Diggs
easily.
will be gone.
Diggs is
100%.
gone.
I
Diggs might be gone mid-year.
personally, I think their best chance to win was either last year or the year before that.
Yeah.
I think. Dude,
don't know,
you had
It's almost as
you
if
had-
when you're up with 13
Bro, you had
seconds left,
13
you
seconds
close it out.
left. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it right there. You've seen it. Like Bills fans are probably died after that. Millions probably died.
I think
We
it's
don't
clear
know.
that Sean McDermott sucks as a coach, and Josh Allen is going to be nothing more than a regular season quarterback. They can give Sean McDermott whatever credit they want to give him. I think he's a bum. I think he's got an all-time alcoholic face too. To add that to the list, and that's it. I think he's only going to look good looking right on the sidelines. That's
I
it.
also, as we'll just keep getting back into football, is so back that Sean Payton's going to recreate, everything and anything about the Broncos. Same old bullshit.
Yeah.
I had that off the rip. Fucking Raiders money line. See you later.
The problem is if you look at every single game,
Raiders didn't look bad.
if you look at every single game, not really many had a tremendous quarterback out.
And I said that in the group chat. I don't know if you caught it. I said you are clearly seeing the difference of taking that last week out of the preseason.
Yeah.
Because week 1 is now becoming everyone starting off groggy.
All these injuries you're getting.
Burrow doing the same thing. Burrow missed last year with an appendectomy. I think I'm saying that right. He missed all of preseason with some type of procedure he had. He
Do you
went
get his
out.
appendix out?
Yes, he went out. He went out against the Steelers. I don't know if you guys remember that week 1, 4 picks.
Yeah.
They got throttled. He didn't play at all because of the cap.
It's
this
week
preseason.
1. It's tough to really judge on week 1. So these are going to be bold, outlandish takes. They're going to sound like
Weather sucked
the weather was terrible everywhere.
everywhere.
I feel like every game.
That
if you
is-
bet the unders this week, you were in great shape.
16. Guy did it. 16. Got all 16 of them.
That's crazy.
All 16 games went under.
Not all. I'm sorry.
No, I can't.
No,
I can't
that
see this.
Miami game
He-
definitely
Miami had to
didn't
go
go.
over.
He did alternates. Like he threw in some alternate lines in there, alternate over unders. But ultimately, if I could read the whole, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But it was like
It wasn't a very exciting week, I would say.
No. Lots
I
of
think he did
injuries.
$100 or less than that, 116K or something like that.
Oh, that's nice.
What do we have? Two season endings?
Well, do you count J.K. Dobbins? The guy's hurt every other week.
That might be a career ender.
That's a
let alone
career ender
season
for him.
ender,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Same injury,
Aaron
didn't they?
Rodgers was the best, though. I mean, I don't really wish injury on people. I know
we
Aaron
talk-
Rodgers is great. He makes it more exciting. I've never laughed so hard in my life because the Jets fans saying this is the Super Bowl mixed with that 3 plays,
getting
and I'm
hard
in the middle of
knocks.
saying, "Oh, the O line sucks." Aaron Rodgers is going to get killed this year, and then he fucking tears his Achilles. That
Dude.
was just
It's wild.
so funny.
They
to
will
me.
they will poised to make a deep playoff run.
It's the most Jets thing that could have happened.
It was so Jets.
yes.
Oh,
It was
dude,
very much
J.E.T.
Jets.
get fucked, dude.
Yeah.
That's what
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
I will say though, for like
And that's
fantasy,
me getting fucked too.
but for like fantasy and football, I'm telling you, this Dobbins injury is gonna fuck so many people down the road.
Oh, it
like,
fucked me.
dude. Well, like, no, I'm not only just like forget about the fact that he's out for the year, but like his whole thing was he held out because he was trying to get a new contract,
Yeah.
right? And they didn't give him a new contract. They wouldn't pay him. They paid Lamar. They brought in like some free agents. They didn't pay him. He finally reported back to camp, and like all the running backs like Eckler, Jonathan Taylor, like Josh Jacobs, everyone's having problems.
Yep.
So then he goes, he tears his Achilles. His career's probably done.
Done.
Dude, no running backs are going to ever play again without a fat contract.
Nope. Well,
Like-
I think
And they're not going to get paid. So they have to
Yeah.
adjust what they think is actually a fair contract. No one's going to pay running backs, and they shouldn't.
Yeah.
I think the proof's in the pudding there. They should never. No one should put big money towards a running back. That's my opinion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You're
they're
gonna-
always getting injured.
But
They're
I-
always getting injured.
I think you're going to see the Ravens. There's 2 big free agent running backs still out there.
Kareem Hunt, bro.
Kareem Hunt and Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette can still ball. Don't let him fool you.
I like Kareem Hunt out of the 2, to be honest.
If I was to pick out of the 2, if say somebody like, again,
I think he can catch a little better. He seems a little bit more in shape. I could really pitch a Kareem Hunt. That's not a bad idea. Might go pick him up in some fantasy shit. Why not? Stash him.
Why not? If you can.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for topics?
Well, just talking about how was everybody's Sunday. First of all, I had a pretty good Sunday, just like we talked about on the couch, not giving a fuck for 8 hours. Had the 2 cold cut sandwiches in.
How are they?
They were good. We went with buffalo chicken and cheese, obviously cold cut.
Oh, you did the boar's head blazing buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's always a good mix up. Was going for the oven roasted turkey, but the line's longer than employment these days for deli meats, and I'm not waiting. So
Did you try to go on Sunday? Is that why?
when did I try and go?
You try to go weekends. You're right, though. Weekends around a game, it is crazy. The fucking lines for the cold
Yeah,
cuts.
but that's why you just got to go to the right next door. There's a little case, especially at Market Basket, where they have it. It's
Oh, no.
already packaged. See you later.
no,
Thank
no,
you.
You got to get shit fresh sliced. Go to Pachi's.
Yeah,
Right.
but I made a nice little fucking sauce.
There you go.
Made some rigs. Made some fucking. Had some Bianco sausages in there. I had some meatballs in there.
Oh, nice.
It was good.
I got my kids' games got canceled, so it was perfect. I got to chill and watch. I didn't think I was going to be able to watch. Chill
That's
and
the
watch.
best.
Didn't leave the fucking couch.
And now getting into the game. Now, listen, started off real shitty. It looked real shitty. You spotted them basically 16 points halfway through the first quarter. But then going forward, things did look different. A lot of things look different. When you score that first touchdown and you hear that he completed 7 completions to 7 wide receivers on that drive and scored, that's huge.
We're talking about the Patriots
yeah.
now.
Talking about the Patriots, I think that was a good sight. The rest of the offense was a good sight. Now, granted, Eagles are a good team. They're going to be there in the end. A lot of people saying it. Obviously, it's not fucking brand new news, but their defense for what we did against them in the passing game, I thought was really good. Run game didn't look so good, but that's them. They have the upfront presence. I really want to say, though, something to look out for. We talked about on the car right up here, Bill Belichick's decisions in late game situations. I think he kind of fumbled the bag a little bit. And I think the offense kind of fumbled it a little bit with the last 2 possessions. When your defense turns you
He's
over the
not
ball
calling
right
the
there.
plays.
Yeah, but he's deciding whether they kick a field goal or not.
Yeah.
I think
That's what I'm talking. That's what
he's
I'm referring
talking
to.
about there.
I don't know if he actually knew how much time was left in the game that he had to go for it on 4th and 8.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. He obviously knew. First of all, there was 11 minutes left. It was 4th and 8. I don't have a problem going for it on the 4th and 8 because that one was a little bit further. But when you get stopped again and it's another 4th down, that it's like your odds are getting less and less that it's actually going to happen. So he would have needed to get that first down, then go for a touchdown, and then still go for the 2-point conversion. So because that's what it seemed like he wanted to, because they were down by 8 at the point. I guess hindsight's 2020. Personally, when they get stopped twice, I thought they were going to kick it. I thought like there's no chance 2 straight first downs. Let's kick the field goal. You're going to get it. It's probably 40, 45 yards, maybe a field goal. I thought that would have been the right play. And then when you come back at the end of the game, you kick the field goal, it's game over. Run the clock out. You know what I mean? That's how it worked out.
Problem with the Patriots is they just can't win in those big situations.
Right now,
not
that's
like
I think.
Brady.
Yeah.
Not like Brady did.
I mean, and they make the references to it as
They should have won that game by 25.
how easy
They were so much better than the Eagles.
and how much different.
Crazy. The Eagles played like shit.
I've said this before. You know, like the whole saying, when you're in the good times, you wish somebody told you were in the good times. Like how much, like, I don't know. Me personally, on that day, watching the whole Brady celebration and everything, it was fantastic. The speech was great. The atmosphere was great. He got everything he deserved. I have 2 things actually now. That stupid fucking light tower that they put all the way up in the fucking sky.
Dude.
They-
They're in the clouds, dude.
They're in the fucking stratosphere, bro. No one can fucking see you, okay? What an idiot. What a stupid design. And then you put up a rinky-dink bell that's the size of the fucking my notebook.
I'm going to say something. I don't like the bell.
That's
Other
a
teams
Philly
do the
thing.
bell.
It should have been a foghorn.
Yes, 100% it should have been a foghorn or some type of light or something. Like let's make it more lighthousey. Ringing the bell to me
Very
is
Philly.
It's Philly. But it's a bunch of other things. But Philly is one of them.
But like,
What,
he's
is that Texas where you bang the fucking?
Nope. Philly bangs the bell.
No. There's a college team that you bang like almost like a cow thing. Do you know which one that is, Jay Fine?
Bang the. It's probably one of those Big
I think
10
it's Texas or
schools.
something. They fucking hit the side of the thing. It's almost like I want to say it's cowbell.
They hit a drum. The Vikings blow through a fucking Viking horn. Some ridiculous sound.
I don't think we need the gimmicks. That's my opinion. I think let's throw the gimmicks. Let's throw them to the side. We don't need the gimmicks.
I don't know if that's just a Brady thing, but it's going to look to be like somebody's always going to be ringing the bell up in the fucking the legit Tower of Sauron. That thing is ridiculously loud.
That's crazy.
I think it was because of like the mist and the cloud situation that was going on the
care.
weather-wise.
I hated
They
the
looked
look.
like they were so fucking high in the sky.
They're like, and up lighting the White House at the first time, Tom Brady. And you're like,
Actually,
where the fuck are they?
that kind of sounded like Robert Kraft, the way you just gave that
little
impression.
speech.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, I do agree with that. What you said was kind of funny was the jersey.
That's my second point. So
What
my
his
second
tiny
point
he had a kid jersey.
I
It
love
was the fitted. It was
Listen,
a fitted
we
jersey.
all knew if you were a fucking bozo, if you didn't think Tom Brady was going to run one more time right out of where he came from for 20 years and do the run down the sidelines, they did it perfectly with everybody there, fired the fuck up. It was great for when we needed it, especially in the game. It was like a great turning point, I thought. But who in the fucking PR is putting him in that fucking fitted jersey, man? The guy's now like stick and bones, leaned out completely. The jersey it looked weird. It looked like a woman's jersey, to be honest.
It looked
but
like a little
I get
kid jersey on
looked-
him.
With his like long white
Like he
shirt
had his
underneath.
kid's jersey.
Like once you stretch that over pads, it looks great. So
Yeah.
I think that's his actual game worn jersey size that someone from the equipment team must have brought down. I was like, okay, this is what he usually wears. This is the size. It looked great over jersey. He needed the ones the fans get. He
Yeah.
needed a fan jersey that was a medium or a large or whatever size he fucking is. The fucking
yeah.
vegan motherfucker. Whatever one he needed that fan version of it so that it didn't have the tight on the arms. And
Yeah.
And
It
on
looked
the-
a little ridiculous.
And on the stomach. He looked a little bit like Zeke Elliott. He had like his whole half of his
Yeah.
t-shirt hanging out down the bottom.
Speaking of outfits, you two look fucking great right now.
Shout out Roosevelt's. Roosevelt's hooked us up with some fucking swag.
Yeah.
Swagoo.
I love them, honestly.
Honestly.
They fit. We are not slim fellas by no means.
Nope.
All right. Usually anything of this material, this is so light, a little stretch to a little flex, but like doesn't show the love handies. I love it. I also love like all the themes that they have, like totally bringing out. I got hooked up with my Avengers. I have one, and they gave me this Wolverine fighting dinosaurs. I couldn't ask for anything more. And then this hat is gas. I can't get over it. It's kind of giving me a little bit of like old Baltimore Oriole vibes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's initially what I thought with the orange, but then they added their blue, but they got the white on the front, so like it stands
I'm
out.
thinking it's more like
orange.
Finding Nemo on meth, but I like
The
it.
orange and blue is just such a good color combination.
And it's nothing I've ever worn before, to be honest.
It's a
Yeah,
great color
it's making you
combination.
step up.
But
Step up.
it looks, it's a great play on the whole outfit. We have very colorful. Al's
I wish
the
I had the Hitman
Al's-
hot glasses
Al-
on.
Al's the
I don't got the
Hitman.
shades, but I got the Italianos on today. But I guess Roosevelt's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. That's how good this thing fits right here.
It's fucking
I
dope.
love the Hitman hat though. If you're gonna give me one, I like this one. I am a golf guy too, Roosevelt. If you want to send me some golf polos, I'm in 100%. Okay.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Don't be shy. We're here all day.
Don't
all
be
week,
shy.
so.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll just be straight male, thick
Do you
body.
feel left out that you don't have yours on?
Yeah, no, I do 100%.
I mean, you thought you were gonna bring this stuff, this swag to us, and we weren't
We
gonna
weren't
throw
going
it
to
on.
wear it.
I didn't think you're gonna wear it today.
Yeah, well, I mean, we popped it out of the thing. How could we not?
I couldn't have thought of anything better. I thought, I don't know what shirt to wear on the podcast today. Oh, wait, Roosevelt's is fucking lighting us up with straight up swag. Justin is in a green,
I don't even know what I'm wearing.
Kelly green gross.
Dude, I
switchback
know
brewing.
exactly where we got that. We got that at a fantasy draft on
Last year.
sidelines, dude,
Last
in
year.
Salem.
Oh my God.
Do you
that's
remember
where
that?
that's-
That
yeah.
free shirt they were giving out.
Yeah, I got a Bacardi one.
You know,
I'll
this
take
was
it.
sitting in my drawers the first time I wore it.
And you wore it today.
And
You
I
do
wore
have
it
a
today.
nice little sneak peek.
Oh yeah, speaking of fresh gear, I do have a little Bad Brain hat on too.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. We're gonna lay out. I think that it's gonna be good. We're real piecing together the puzzles on
A little bit of merch.
a little bit of
Yeah, we got
merch
some
going
merch
on. We're gonna
coming
open
for
up
sure.
a little shop for the 5 people that listen to the show.
Yes.
That can support us in any way, shape, or form. Rep the brand. Get some exposure out there. You know, just be completely.
Basically, pay for J Fine. That's all we're asking.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
That's all
you
we
know.
care about. I know you don't see him, but he's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
So-
Pay for his mushroom habit.
Yeah,
It's adding up.
it is.
To close out the NFL discussion, biggest takeaways. What were your guys' biggest takeaways? Winner. Give me a winner and a loser.
Okay. So like who we're high
League,
on,
who
who
is
we're
the
low on.
Yeah.
the league?
Yep.
I think high. I'm actually gonna take the both from the Jets game just because it's recent memory. High on Brees Hall, explosion, unbelievable. He had like fucking 8-10 carries,
looked
had
great.
over 100 yards. I love that.
One of them was for
Who
83.
I'm down on is the Achilles of Aaron Rodgers. I'm down on it. I wouldn't put any money on that. That thing is gone. It is in the ether. Okay, that is somewhere in the Meadowlands. Half of his Achilles is sitting on the ground right now. So I'm down on Aaron Rodgers' Achilles. What about you, Bones?
What I would say the team that looks the most dangerous to me after watching all these games is the 49ers.
The 49ers.
But why
They
were people
look
sleeping on them?
dangerous.
Like J Fine
I
was
don't-
sleeping on them.
Well, I
Jay-
think because Brock Purdy was like, this is his first year really at the helm. He's had every start that he's had, he's thrown 2 touchdowns. He looks fucking great out there. And he's not your prototypical quarterback. He's not. He
No.
does not look like the prototypical
Irrelevant.
quarterback. Yeah, exactly.
Literally Mr. Irrelevant.
Absolutely.
And for you, usually in your second year, you get away with a lot of stuff in the first year because no one has tape on you.
yeah.
Now that they're professional defensive coordinators and they've seen a full, thorough, even like playoff games and such, what Brock Purdy can face and what he can't face, you would think that someone like Tomlin, who I think is like bearingly on the fucking hot seat, dude, like
No, he'll never be on the hot seat. He's been over 500 every
Yeah.
season of his career.
but like you're getting nothing at the end
I
of
know.
the day.
I agree.
You're really getting nothing at the end of the day. You think that the Steelers would have been way more prepared.
His O-line, their O-line
Does
is
he have
so
3
bad.
Super Bowls, Tomlin? Did he win all 3 with Roethlisberger?
They
I think he's got 2.
He's got
He's got 2? Okay.
they came
So
out.
Kyle got 1 with Roethlisberger?
Doesn't Roethlisberger only have 2?
No, he has 3.
No,
He won his rookie
Am I
year.
wrong about that?
Yeah, I think
he's
you
only
are.
got 2.
He
Yeah, I
won
thought
his
it was
rookie year,
2.
and then he won one in
Why did
like
I think he had 3?
2010.
So they
yeah,
beat-
I think 2010
they
when
beat
they
the
did
Cardinals?
the kick.
They
It
beat
came
the
on that
Cardinals,
kickoff.
yeah.
That kickoff, they ran back for a touchdown. That game.
That's
No,
the
it was-
Arizona Cardinals. Yeah.
And then James
And they
Harrison
beat the
had the
Seahawks.
pick.
Oh, you're right. He only won twice.
Yeah.
You guys are right.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. What an idiot.
Tomlin only has 1.
No, Tomlin
Well,
has
Tomlin
2, doesn't
has
he?
2 with him.
Bill Cowher, dude, guys.
Oh, no, I think
was
you-
Bill Cowher on the no? Was he on the
I think
Ravens?
Bill Cowher left before they won.
Was he on
another
the Ravens? Did he win that with the Ravens? I know he hoisted a trophy, bro. I'm pretty
Bill
sure.
Cowher definitely has one. Let's see when he
No,
got it.
he I don't. But I don't think he had one with.
It might
Ben.
have been Ben's rookie year. It might have not have been Tomlin yet.
Yeah, it was his rookie year.
So
Ben.
Tomlin only has 1 ring.
Tomlin only has one. Okay, yes.
Huh,
I mean,
I
but
thought
they don't
Tomlin
they
had
don't get
2.
rid of coaches. The Steelers.
Yeah.
That family's had like 3 coaches their entire season, and they're like one of the first teams ever.
And which I respected because I think keeping the same coach and the same type of attitude, especially
He's
someone
not a
like
bad coach, dude.
he's definitely not a he's definitely.
I
not
also
a bad
think he's an
coach.
overrated coach because I thought he had 2 titles, and I thought Cowher had 1.
But I also think he's an absolute dog. Remember you tried to trip that guy?
I do like that about him.
He's
I do
a
like
dog,
that.
dude. I respect
Tomlin does
that.
seem like a cool guy, but he's the way he talks. Sometimes he talks and doesn't make any sense. So maybe he just talks circles
Do you
around the
know who he
ownership.
reminds me of? What's the
think-
dude that played in 8 Mile?
No,
Not Future.
I know who you're talking about.
What's his fucking name, dude? He's like a mix between Wesley Snipes and that guy.
I take him as the dude disguised as dude playing another dude. I take him as Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. That's who I always think of.
Really?
That look at that side by side. But are you thinking of Anthony Mackie?
No, I don't know.
The
He
guy who
was
plays
in
the
Dawn-
captain?
He was in Dawn of the Dead. He was in dude, I gotta find this
Yeah,
guy.
find the guy. Who was he in 8 Mile?
The guy that hosted with the dreads.
Oh, Mekhi Phifer?
Mekhi Phifer. That's who he reminds me of.
No. Robert Downey Jr. is a way better comparison between them two. They got
So,
crazy
a white
eyes.
guy in blackface.
That's who he looks like. That's who Robert. That's who he is. He's Kurt Lazarus from Tropic Thunder. Is Mike Tomlin?
It's one of my favorite characters ever.
Can't you see the resemblance between them two? I think, and he talks just as confusing as Kirk Lazarus.
I mean, come on.
look up Kirk Lazarus. Look up.
I know what
Robert.
Kirk Lazarus looks
Dude,
like.
and they talk the same. They talk just as confusing, dude. Like we might have to make a video where it's them two talking just nonsense.
Jay, fine. What do you got for winner and a loser?
For what? The
NFL after week 1.
Oh.
What's your take on who's a high, who's a low?
I would say I don't know, man. I think obviously the Cowboys in the 49ers looked really freaking good.
Yeah, both defenses look outstanding.
Yeah, the Eagles looked a little disappointing. I think we looked a lot better than
Oh, yeah.
people thought we were going to look, and
Hell
I
yeah.
think we're going to keep getting better. We should have won that game.
100%.
I'm down on the Saints, I'll tell you that. I don't think they looked as good as
Did people think they were going to look great? I didn't think so.
So they supposedly have the easiest schedule in the NFL this year.
They do.
yeah. Did they squeak by that win though? Right? They beat
they
the.
squeaked by.
Vrabel and the Titans are always tough, though. I feel like
They win.
opening
They
day.
win games that they shouldn't win, and they lose games that they should. Ugh.
They
you know what I'm trying to
lose
say?
games that they shouldn't, and they win games that they should.
Shouldn't. Yeah, the same way.
They
Yeah,
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't. Both ways. For me, my winner, I would say that my winner is the Miami Dolphins. With everything that's happened to Tua got fucking beaten up for putting on weight, and they had to kind of throw his whole thing around. I'm not going at that angle. I'm going more at the angle that didn't really know how your quarterback's going to be stepping in. Throws for 466. Tyreek Hill again, looking like a complete fucking monster. So I think that they are obviously going in the right direction. They put up a lot of points versus the Chargers.
High flying.
So I think that they're definitely a winner because it was an ugly week 1. Not a lot of people shined. There wasn't a lot of greatness going on.
No,
like
it
you
sucked.
said, San
It's
Fran
bad
looked
football.
good. To my loser, the Steelers.
They look
I
bad.
just think they look really bad.
Do you know what-
They didn't convert a first down, Bones, until I think the second quarter.
I agree with you. Horrible. But do you know who else I'm really down on? Kansas City. Their defense is not that good. Their offense is utterly useless without Kelsey. Useless. And
Yeah.
he's older now.
That's a very, very, very good loser. I would definitely say that in their week 1 did not look did not look like a defending champ.
No.
And they're missing Chris Jones now. Of course,
He's
is
back.
back.
He's back. We'll see what
I
happens.
really do think that will change the complexion. It does. He's
Did
the
they
best
reach a
person on-
deal? Did they sign
Yeah,
him?
Yeah,
they got him
he's
for
back.
1 year.
After the performance they put up, they were like, "We're gonna give this guy as much money." As
Yeah,
they
did you
want
see him
for
in the
1
booth?
year.
I mean, like, what do you need, dude? That's what you needed. You needed to really drag it out like that to watch and go, whoa!
Yeah,
Like
you
we
see the
got
difference.
torn up by the running backs. They got torn up by Montgomery and Gibbs.
Yeah,
And with Chris Jones in the middle, that occupies a lot more space. He obviously
takes up
causes
a lot of space.
He
too.
causes havoc, bro. And you've seen it just like we were talking about D-line. D-line can really cause a lot of havoc.
Yeah.
D-line can cause you fucking, if you can't protect your quarterback or if you can't get anything going, it's all going to start up front where that pressure's
Yeah,
coming.
and I don't want to go back to the Patriots because you guys say that Keon White pick looking real fucking good. Gonzo pick looking real fucking
I
good.
love watching the both of them. It was great. I watched all the Patriots in the 4:00 window. I really couldn't give a fuck about anything else. I
Same
never really
here.
had the red zone on. I really wanted to watch the Patriots in this game. And to watch those two guys, I watch every time I found where 6 was, and I just looked for Keon White. They were always, Keon White does not stop. He does not stop because he has one mission, and it's to legit kill. I love that. Also, Christian Gonzalez, fast, can keep in shitty conditions, kept up with AJ Brown. That was his matchup for the primary of the game. AJ Brown, I think, didn't really have that crazy of a game.
I
Might
agree.
have had like 6 for 70.
They were playing a lot of zone, too.
Totally will take
Yeah.
that, right? We're playing a lot of zone. This week,
We'll see.
we'll see. Here's your real test, because now you're going to face probably the 1A of the top wide receivers. It's him and Jefferson.
Now that we're back on the Patriots real fast, I got 2 things. Number 1, Booty, whatever you say his name, you got to get 2 feet down, bud.
Wake the fuck up. It's not
Get your feet
college.
down.
He thinks he's still in college.
I mean, I got more control over my feet as a fucking the most out of shape man on the face of the planet. I cannot believe you couldn't
The
get 2
second
feet
one
down.
was tough. The first one you got to have.
Second of all, I've been a known proponent, probably on this podcast as well.
I'm sorry. What's a proponent?
Like someone
An
that-
advocate.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I got that
like
word.
the receivers to be in the 80s, like for the numbers. Like I wish they didn't do the crazy numbers.
Yeah.
I'm complete opposite.
This is the first time watching Boot and Demario Pop Douglas, right? I thought to myself, they look slower.
Yeah.
They look slower with the 8s on the jerseys on the
yeah,
80s.
no shit. Al.
They look slower for some reason.
But
I
I'll
don't know
tell
if it's
you
just
who
a mental
didn't
thing.
look slow with the 0. And I talk so much shit about this guy because he hasn't played in 2 years.
I don't know why you talk shit about him. He's unbelievable.
He hasn't
He's
played
been
in 2
good
years.
every single year he's played.
He hasn't played in 2 years.
Well, you don't get depressed. You don't gamble. Calvin Ridley, fucking
Ridley
looking
looked
like an
good,
X Factor.
dude.
The 0 did look good. You even
He
look
looked
fast at
good.
0.
He looked fast in
I
that
can't
0.
wait till someone comes out with a negative number.
Yeah.
Like just coming out there with like an
-1.
infinity or something.
Yeah.
Or something like just an integer.
I just
like an
only
X.
can imagine how sick it would have really been if, like, I know Belichick, someone had to have knocked Christian Gonzalez from not being able to wear 0. Like, that's what's so annoying to me because that's his college number.
Oh, he was there on
He
college.
was 0, so he would have been agent 0 on the outside. That would have been dope. But
Yeah.
he reverted.
I'd like if he
I
came
like that
out
he-
and was just like, I'm wearing 6 because I'm going to be getting pick 6s all year.
Sure.
If he said that would get me
I'm
pretty
down,
jacked
I'm
up.
down with that. I don't really know where the 6 came from. It definitely does look better than 19. So I will
Yes,
take
you
that.
can't
I'll
wear
take the
19.
single digit swag. I love. I'm such a fan
19
of.
should be reserved for one person only, and that's Stonehands Kadarius Toney. You see how many drops he had on Thursday?
Dude.
It was just
He had
embarrassing.
to
So
delete
bad.
every social. The guy's getting fucking beaten up. But then he obviously came out the woodwork and had something to say to the Giants because the Giants, I guess, tweeted
Yeah.
something from their social media after Thursday night about like Kadarius Toney and like his problems catching. It's like, bro, that aged so well for you guys.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Giants, I'm surprised you're not getting a call from the Giants organization right now blaming their 40-point loss blatantly
Squarely on the fade god.
squarely on the fade god. And we
I
will,
think under those conditions would have been more of a competitive game. They had the worst weather out of any other team I've seen.
I don't know about that. I feel like our first quarter was pretty bad.
I do want to
They
say
had the
because
whole game though.
we'll go through some stuff, and then before we obviously take on into music trivia, I do want to stay with the same segment of getting in the picks. The lines are out, so it's valid. We all can take part in that.
We as a podcast did well this week.
We as a podcast for you guys, as Justin reiterated, we are not a betting podcast. We went 0-4 as a fucking squad. Okay, we did not.
And if you had Fartsucker on there, he definitely went 0-1 too. So that would be 0-5 if you count our guest last week.
And if you count our guest, I guess Fat Sucker, he is mentioned in the
And
graph.
he didn't pick Tom Brady 1 of 1 in the draft. So that's a second loss on Fat Sucker.
But yeah, we're looking to bounce back in week 2, fellas.
I agree.
Jay Fine was high up on the dogs of the fall.
Dude, so
And-
I told Al, well, I said it in the group chat. So before the game, I switched and I made my lock the Browns, and then I took the 49ers in the under. I had a moment of clarity.
Okay.
I wish you
beforehand.
shared that moment of clarity.
He said
with
it in
all
the
of
group,
us.
though.
Oh,
He
you
said it in the
did?
group.
in the
Yeah.
group.
You did? I must have just missed that.
Well, because I started taunting him, and I was like, "Oh, the Steelers look real good, Jay Fine," because Pickett was throwing like 15 interceptions.
Yeah. Well, dude, so Minnesota single-handedly lost me 2 7-game parlays, and I would have caked it on Sunday. Single-handedly. 6 for 7 on both of them.
Jesus
They fucked me
Christ!
so hard. Yeah.
How much did they end up losing? A good amount each.
So on one parlay, I just had them to win money line, and they lost by 3. And then in one parlay, so in week 1, I take the under in every game. I did a 7-game parlay, and I took 6 unders and 1 over, and the 1 over was Minnesota and Tampa, and it went under by like a touchdown.
Why would you fade off that thing? Just do all
Just
the unders.
because I thought that was going to be like the 1 o'clock window shootout.
Oh,
Like I thought
my
it was going to
God.
be Tampa Bay's
You
Bay's
thought too
fucking
much.
stinks,
Yeah.
and the Vikings got no defense. I was like, it's going to be a shootout.
Do you see this? Do you just real quick?
Yeah.
Do you see this Buffalo Vegas +9?
Yep.
What, Al? What did I say? I said that might as well get into it now. Why not? Why don't we just clean it up? Welcome to the betting corner, where we give advice, sports betting advice. Again, we're 0-4. We're all going to give out a pick. The lines are out this week. It's very interesting. One that stands out to me is the one that Justin just mentioned. If Justin is going to take that, I might step.
No, I'm not saying that I'm taking that. I'm just saying, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. That is crazy that the Raiders are +8.5. Right now I have them as well versus the Bills. Looking right off the bat, though, I think I can say I definitely will start with Damn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Sunday night game. I am gonna partake in that, and I'm sticking with what I like, and I'm going over 47.5 in that Patriots Miami game.
You think it's going to be an over game? Did you look at the weather? Have you looked at the weather for Sunday? Windy. Looks good though.
Looks good though. I'm going over 47. I think with what I've seen out of the Patriots, being able to get 3 touchdowns, or at least somewhere, I need them to get probably somewhere around.
Are you worried about them having such a good defense that for them to give up 20, 22, 25 points?
Well, 2 is also undefeated versus us. So
you technically, the way that you're feeling this is you think Miami's going to win.
I think it's going to be a close game.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a close game. If you're going to tell me that we lost the game 28-21, I don't think that's unrealistic. I think that they are a high-scoring team. I think that they do pose a serious threat on the offensive side. As good as our defense is, just let's not forget, the Eagles, really good defense. We posed a threat to them with our
Did you
offense.
watch any of the Miami game?
A little bit.
Because he probably threw about 8 to 10 balls to that should have been intercepted into triple coverage, and just like Brandon Staley got such a stink on the Chargers that they can't do anything.
Maybe I just jumped the gun a little bit. Maybe.
All right, you're on it. We're gonna keep
all
you
right.
with it.
So I guess I got to keep with that. That's kind of scumbagish
I
a
know
little
what
bit.
I'm taking.
I maybe should have taken the Saints -3, but
I'm taking the 425 game.
Okay,
I'm taking Washington over Denver +3.5.
okay.
they're giving 3.5.
They're giving 3.5.
In Denver.
Hold on a second.
I think Washington's going to win that game by more than a field goal.
Oh, so you think they're going to win outright? So do you like the money line? Or you're going to take the points. You take the points because you're smart,
Yeah,
right?
I'm obviously take the points there.
Okay. That means we might have to load up on the Broncos, boys. Load up.
Russ might just cook for 304 touchdowns.
He's gonna dial it back, dude. To
Just
2015.
timestamp this right now, please. Just timestamp it, whatever the fuck it is.
Jerry Judy's gonna come back, dude.
Out of the grave, dude. Terrell Davis, fucking the whole 9 yards. Shit, they might even call Shannon Sharp, but Broncos fans, you could be in for a bounce back week. For sure.
Faux show.
It's not my fault.
Jay Fine, who you feeling this
He
week?
gets the Giants, dude. They lost by 40
So
points.
I was no. So I'm gonna lock in the 405 game. I think the Giants being 4-point favorites over the Cardinals is an absolute smash. I know the Giants got ragdolled last week, but the Cowboys are nasty. It was an awful weather game. The Cardinals are dog shit. I think the Giants bounce back. They're a much
Don't
better
sleep.
team.
Did you see the Cardinals defense actually looked pretty decent?
They did, but it was a rookie quarterback. I like the Commanders, but I think the Giants smashed the
I
Cardinals.
like
I think
Sam
it's a
Howell.
bounce back.
I'm not
game.
gonna lie. I liked Howell.
I don't. I don't hate Howell. I actually like Howell, and I like the Commanders. I just think rookie's first game in Arizona, it's tough.
Yeah.
I think the Giants smash them. I'm going to lock
Still
in the
won the
Giants.
game.
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah, still
He
won
did,
the
but-
game. Didn't cover.
So that's what I'm saying.
Didn't cover.
So
Nice.
a rookie, a Commanders and a rookie, like went in and still beat the Giants. So I think the Giants and Saquon. I think Saquon Barkley's going to rush for like 200 yards, and I think they bounce back. I'll lock them in at +4 or -4.
I think I'm going to take the Titans +3 versus.
Bengals.
No.
Oh my God.
Ravens?
Hold on.
Titans are playing the Chargers.
at home. They're giving the Chargers too much credit. They always puke on themselves. Never mind that the Titans need a bounce back. They should have beat the
And
Saints.
Eckler's hurt.
And Eckler's hurt. So I fucking love that pick at +3.
My whole fantasy
I might
team
even
got hurt.
fucking lock that in right now because that line will change 100%. That's going to go closer to the Chargers. I could put big money on that.
I could see that this Raiders Bills line drops somewhere 7 or below. 8.5 for me is just crazy.
So you're going to take the Raiders
Well, what's the
+8.5?
Jets are getting
I'm
8.5
I'm
too.
up in the air. The three that I really am looking at right now is the Raiders +8.5. The Saints -3 versus the Panthers. I think that the Panthers aren't good. I think that was also a shitty fucking game played with the Falcons. I mean, I just thought that was like pish posh fucking ball. But I think that they will actually see what the Saints defense is all about when they face somebody like, as rookie-esque as Bryce Young.
We're bringing sports back, boys, huh?
I
We
love
are
it.
fucking
Guess so.
heavy sports today.
What do you have for other topics other than sports?
Other topics. So obviously I just with yesterday being 9/11, today it is Tuesday. So I was just gonna ask because I vividly remember where I was because I hated this teacher so much because she embarrassed the fucking shit out of me because she's a fucking see you next Tuesday. Miss Alexander, probably dead by now, but look who lasted longer. Look who can still read, bitch. So my question to that, anyways, is where were you on 9/11?
First of all, we don't know if you can actually read. That's number one. So maybe Miss Alexander was right on that one. I was in 9th grade class, English class. I want to say
Yeah.
I was in.
I was also in English class.
I was also in English.
That's crazy.
A lot of English. Maybe everyone starts the
Actually,
day
I'm
off
not
with
gonna
English.
lie. I was in the first
I'm
grade.
pretty
so I
sure
don't think
everyone says this though. Everyone says they saw the second plane go into the tower. I believe I did the same thing, but I don't know if I was watching a replay or not. I'm pretty sure I watched it live.
Yeah, at the house.
They brought in the TV for me.
Not at the house. Dude.
They took us out.
I never got taken out of school. I remember that vividly. Everyone got taken out of school. Me and like 3 foreign kids were all in school.
Why?
And then my mother was like, I figured you were safer in school.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I bet your mother probably ran down there, dude,
I
ripped you
got
out.
taken right out.
Yeah, no, I was still in school.
I was like the last person to get picked up. I don't even think
my mother was just like,
I don't even think
absolutely
my
not.
mother-
I'm not picking you up.
Your
don't even-
parents don't care about either one of you.
That's the problem.
My
That's
dad was
100%
in
right.
Malden, obviously just probably collecting a check on a fucking construction job, while my mother was probably just shopping somewhere at Home Goods or something, and she had no hurry at all to get me. By all means, I remember I was literally one of the last people to get taken home. I was kind of pissed about that.
Yeah.
I'll bring that up to her later.
What do you
on.
think's worse for New York?
I was never taken home, so
Losing? What do you mean? What's
What's on this day in history, 9/11? Like, what's worse for New York? Right? Was it 9/11?
I know where you're going with this. Yeah, I think you're right. I think
Was
it's,
it 9/11 or was it your boy Aaron Rodgers?
I think it's the
snapping his
Achilles. I think it's the Achilles by far.
I even
For
will
sure.
throw in on that the New York Giants, because they represent fucking New York as well, getting 40 pumped on a primetime game. We could just throw that in there. So what's worse, the back-to-back performances by New York teams in the 9/11, 9/12 window?
Well, at least the
And the
Jets
third
won.
New York team lost, the Bills.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So just
Dude, that was like New York on New York crime.
so it just
Yeah.
it's just not it was just not a memorable weekend for New York.
I
at
would
all.
say, first of all, these people like our boy Taco Lewis. I like legitimately almost lost my mind on his post. He wrote this thing that you're talking about now. Where were you? And then in parentheses, he wrote, "I will not be posting any more clips today." That's what he wrote. Like we were supposed to suck his dick because on 9/11 he decided not to post. Once I saw that, I'm like, I'm posting legit 40 fucking times today. I'm putting up stories. I'm doing everything. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in your life.
We had
Yeah.
some of our best success
doesn't-
as of late on
Don't-
9/11.
And people want to be out remember people. Like they're always trying to out remember you. Remember this. Make sure you remember. We all remember. We all know where the fuck we were the minute the fucking second plane went into the building. You don't got to tell me to remember, okay? Just because you put something on social media, remember this, remember that doesn't make you a good person, okay? So stop trying to fucking placate for all your fucking fake ass followers that everyone feels like they have to do the same exact thing, okay? If you need help and you sign into Instagram and you need to see someone post, remember 9/11, you, my friend, should go join Al Qaeda.
Yeah,
That's
you're-
what you should do. If you need that reminder,
You're a loser.
you're a loser. Okay.
Yeah.
So don't tell me to remember because you know what it makes me want to do? It makes me want to not remember. That's what it makes me want to do. Like, put me to sleep for the full day of 9/11 next year because I don't want to remember it. Okay. I don't want to remember it. I wish fucking Men in Black could come over here and hit me in the face and be like, it never happened. That's what I wish. Because of how annoying
get
people
penned.
are. Like you guys are all trying, they're all trying to, who can remember more? Who can remember more?
One-uppers.
Yes, one-uppers. I got people in my DMs because I put up a quote from Jake Scally being like, where was Kourtney Kardashian on 9/11? I got people in my DMs be like, this is insensitive. This is insensitive to the people on 9/11. I'm like, fucking take a joke. Then the same person sending me Rosa Parks get to the back of the bus clips. So like, make up your fucking mind, okay? Can you joke about certain things or joke about not things? Like, make up your mind, okay?
You're not allowed to joke about nothing.
It's insane, okay?
Everybody remembers, like I said, I was in first grade. I'll never forget it. That same teacher that asked me when was I going to learn how to read, and she screamed at me in the middle of the class and told me, "Today you're going to learn how to read." I'm pretty sure
This was
not-
on 9/11?
No, this was no longer than a week after that.
Oh, okay.
She was in tears, crying. Maybe somebody died in her family in the tragedy. I don't know, but I can remember she was hysterically crying because they brought in those TVs that were on the stands. If you remember, with the cassette tape on the bottom,
Yeah.
but the TV would be on the rolling station. And obviously they put on they had 4, 5, and 7, whatever it was. So they put on one of the stations. We figured out what was going on. It's like the same shit with COVID. I remember where I was when COVID got officially declared.
Yeah, everyone does.
Everyone does.
Well, think of it this way.
These are milestone moments in your life.
People say that us as millennials, we just have it so easy, and we just think of all the things we've seen in just our your 36-year lifespan or your 31-year-old lifespan
28.
or 28, whatever. Just
Stop adding years to them.
but start to finish, from when we were born till now, we've been through a pandemic. We've seen 2 world wars, not world war, but you know what I mean. 2 wars,
Yeah, we've seen some shit.
so much shit. So much shit.
And crazy to think, I will say that like
Bombings.
now since like 9/11 and COVID, and I'm sure there's some other stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, the Boston Marathon shit. You're in history class as a kid and you're hearing about all these folk tales back in the late 90s and shit that's like not even when you were around or even existent, right? And you're thinking, oh wow, they're telling all these things in history class. Like you never think like 20 years, 30 years, 40 years down the road, what are they going to be teaching history class? This shit.
Yeah.
This is what they'll be bringing up.
Well,
this is what they'll be talking about.
It's way worse now than it was then. Just by sheer population, volume of population, how many people exist now, the technology.
I think you're hearing things. The information travels faster too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So even if, the same amount of crime rates happening and all that shit, we're hearing it at a way faster rate. So people automatically think that we're living in a worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like how I just said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right after? Okay. But I have a gripe with you, Nico, since you're the on this day guy. I sent over a video request that was
Never.
Swatted away like Montembeau.
It was never made.
It wasn't swatted away like Montembeau. You put up the
I would have
fucking.
just made it myself.
You could have
You
made
said
it
you were going
myself.
to make it during Monday Night Football.
He did
And
say
I-
he was going
So
to.
basically, the premise of the video is since Nico's the on this day guy was on this day, it was September 11th yesterday, he was going to make a video with 5 facts, but he just wasn't going to mention September 11th, like the 5 most memorable things.
I'll be
Since
truthful.
everyone's telling us to remember,
I'll be honest. I didn't feel real comfortable just putting that out there.
I thought
didn't have
that
the
would
guts.
be hilarious, dude. Like
I know you
J5,
thought that would be
picture that,
hilarious.
like just me. I was going to do it. I thought he was going to do it because I didn't want to take his segment.
no,
Just
no.
like I'm about to take Justin's trivia segment because he refuses to do it on the socials. But this on this day segment,
Trivia's
if
done.
you
Why
just
would we continue? Why would I do a trivia segment if we're not
it
doing
might get some
trivia
engagement.
anymore?
Trivia,
Might
is,
get some
trivia,
engagement.
Any
right,
sense?
trivia right now is on strike and has been
Trivia's on
posted.
the back burner. Why would I post?
but it can move to
daily
social.
trivia
It can
thing?
move to social.
It
I
can.
guess.
It would be like if we got rid of the draft and me just releasing a list. Anyways, point being is on this day, you just list all the things that happens on 9/11. The last thing, you just don't even mention September 11th.
Yeah,
That to me would have got a little bit of fire going.
you
on
think a
people.
little bit of fire? No pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to take things as jokes. You know what I mean? People think because something happened 22 years ago, I have to be depressed in my room thinking about one of the greatest atrocities that ever fucking happened. Okay?
That was probably done by America.
So does that mean you know what? The Holocaust happened over a 5-year period. So every single day the Holocaust was happening, Jews were getting killed every single day. So should I just never be happy, never leave my room and just always remember the Holocaust?
Yeah,
No.
you should.
Yeah.
What else you got for topics?
So I have an interesting story out of Pennsylvania. Right now,
The killer on the loose? Is that what we're going at?
killer. There's a killer on the loose. He's been on the loose for 2 weeks now. Recently, as update as of Monday night, he has now threatened to be armed. There is a warning throughout the whole county of Pennsylvania that this is going on and that they have to be locked in, locked down, no one leave anything because he's on the prowl.
Okay.
On August 31st, he escaped from the Pennsylvania county. This is how he escaped through a security perimeter. I have to be in on first-degree murder charges for literally like a month before that, murdering his girlfriend. He escaped by crab walking between 2 walls, scaling a fence. Now, again, no one is noticing this. And then nearly ripping all of his clothes off while jumping over barbed wire. So I'm gonna assume that he took most of everything that was on his body, put it over the wire, and then also hurdled over that into the forest.
It doesn't
How
seem
high
like
up is it?
it doesn't seem like it's that crazy of an escape.
It seems like a normal escape.
It's
That
not
seems-
like remember the one that like tried to fuck the prison nurse and then she they had her hide tools and they sawed tools and stuff.
So after,
This seems like he just jumped over a couple fences.
so as easy as
It's
that
like he's playing
sound,
manhunt.
as easy as that sound, was also able to obtain some type of security wear, like what they look like clothing wise,
Okay.
and made his way into the garage of the prison and stole a van.
Okay. And
How
he has
the fuck does that happen, bro?
You know he's not in Pennsylvania
he's got help.
anymore.
He has to have help.
He-
Right? Something. Something has to happen.
I'm just, you can't get that close and inside that everyone's like, all right, John, you taking the van? All right, man. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Same time tomorrow.
Well,
All
I'm
right,
assuming
man.
that the keys had to be in it. It had to be in it.
Well, Keith
That's even
must have
stupid.
been in
That's
it.
even
Unless
fucking
he could have hotwired
stupider.
it. He could have hotwired it.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? He's a mechanic. You might be right.
Yeah.
Do you know he's a mechanic? So originally, this is how it all started. Back in his home country, I want to say either Dominican Republic or one of those Latin American countries.
He's Latin for sure. Calavante.
Nicaragua or something like that. Did you ever? First of all, side note, remind me to come back to this. Did you ever see that? What's his name? Clip. Who's the redneck guy with the mullet?
Oh, Theo Vaughn?
Theo Vaughn. Did you ever see him? How he says his father's Nicaraguan?
Oh, he's Nicaraguan, so he can say it.
No, he goes, yeah. He goes, we nick ours. Just like that on the thing.
He's
and,
funny.
And fucking Delia, what's his name? Chris Delia is
Chris
like,
D'Elia.
whoa. Chris Delia was like, whoa. I did hear the C in there. It's a very funny clip. Anyways, he's like Nicaraguan or something, this guy. And he was a mechanic back at home. And I guess someone didn't pay him. So he stabbed 2 people over there, killed them. So then he comes over to America and his girlfriend was supposed to be like ratting him out on that on the 2 murders back in the home country.
So he killed
So
her.
he killed her. So he's
Yeah.
like, he's got a path of killing people.
So he's just like a malicious motherfucker.
Yep.
I mean,
I'd say he's resourceful. So maybe he did rob the car. He's a mechanic. Maybe he did know how to hotwire the car.
this is like a bad Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Did you see him like creeping on all the fucking ring cameras and stuff?
Yep.
He's like smiling and shit.
He had a conversation with somebody between a ring camera, but like he broke into the house. That's where he got the 22 caliber rifle.
Yeah, so he's got the rifle. He's ready to roll.
They're not sure if like the guy shot at him, if he hit him or not. But hey, man, if you're in
Watch out in Pennsylvania.
There's
Yeah.
no way he's still in Pennsylvania.
No, he's got to be gone now.
They
Now he's got
said
the car.
they said that they are more than assured that he will not escape Pennsylvania. He doesn't have the resources, and I'm
He
sure.
doesn't have the resources.
Well, I guess what they're saying is maybe he doesn't have the money to get the gas.
Yeah.
You just keep hijacking. Bang. See you later. Full tank of gas. I'm out.
He's already in the back of Nicaragua.
If he can get himself a couple $100 from sticking up a small fucking
fine.
whatever
Yeah,
shop,
cash.
he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's all good.
I mean, let's be honest. He's going to be dead in a shootout at some point in the next week. So
Yeah,
that's probably what's going to
we're
happen.
gonna update
We'll call
on-
that.
yeah.
We'll call that. Unless Justin agrees with me, then fade that. He's gone. He's in Mexico. See you later.
I think he's already gone.
Okay, yeah, he'll be dead tomorrow.
He's
He'll
dead
be
right
dead.
now.
Yeah, he's dead
They
right
got
now.
him at gunpoint right now.
To the next point, I got some on this day stuff. Just only a couple of things really that are actually even relevant to this day. On this day,
On this day, what is the date?
9/12.
Okay.
A lot of good birthdays. Starting off with Justin's favorite person in the whole wide world, Louis C.K.
Oh, Louis C.K.'s funny.
Louis C.K.'s fucking birthday was today. Jennifer Hudson's, the famous Yao Ming,
Wow, yow.
Yow. Jennifer Hudson came in the restaurant once. Nice girl.
and Jesse Owens.
Jesse Owens. Okay.
Why are you putting your hand up like that?
You don't remember the Jesse Owens picture?
No.
Are you serious?
He's the black dude that in the Olympics put up his hand.
Oh, yeah,
Like the 90s. Was it
I'm
the
just
90s?
having a Jesse Owens moment.
Could have even been in like the fucking
Yeah, I'm in
69. I think it was it was during like Russia, wasn't it?
I thought it was like some Cold War.
Yeah, Cold War shit. So it could have been like the 80s.
Okay.
All right,
so
Jesse
you got some
Owens moment is
birthdays.
done.
What else? Anything like substantial?
Johnny Cash died in 2003.
Okay.
And in 1992, Mae Jemison became the first black woman to enter space.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Not bad. Kind of a boring ass fucking day. A lot of stuff had to do with like French politicians like kissing each other and killing each other over like weird crimes. But other than that, that's all that September 12th had to bring. I looked on September 11th. There, quite frankly, on September 11th,
We know.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff on September 11th that I was like, wow, this would make an interesting video. A lot of interesting stuff has happened on
I
September
mean,
11th.
Johnny Unitas died.
Yep, 2002, the year after September 11th.
Yep. Fucking Johnny, Pete Rose registered as 4,000.
Broke the record. He broke the record.
He broke
the
Ty-
hitting record.
Broke Ty Cobb's record. What else do we got? Fucking Winston Churchill and Franklin D. Roosevelt met in Canada. That's cool. I'm sure everyone gave a fuck about that.
That
That's
would be on the
dope.
list.
That's
That would
pretty
be on the
dope.
list.
For the second ever Quebec conference. Cool. Oh, the Pentagon was created in 1941.
Wow.
Interesting. Some people would say that if that wasn't built, maybe 9/11 doesn't happen. Maybe that's where 9/11 was actually planned.
I mean, I've watched one of these crazy ass documentaries
Wild.
on 9/11. The way that the Pentagon is built is like exactly like it's like an Avenger like leveled building. Like how
I
it's
did go on a
leveled.
little bit of a deep rabbit hole yesterday on the whole conspiracy theory of 9/11. It's a little interesting. That's all
You
I'll
ever
say.
see Loose Change? We should watch that
No,
documentary.
I didn't.
I think
but
that's
you did
the
just
one,
gleek
dude. Is
everywhere.
it
I don't
like-
know if everyone
is it
saw him
too-
gleek.
Is it like
You didn't hit me.
two? Is it like two young kids that explain the whole thing?
Loose
No,
Change?
Loose Change is Michael Moore, isn't
Michael
it?
Moore, I
Yeah.
believe.
I watched one. The one thing that I could take from it is it's like watch when the second thing hits the building and they explain the structure of the whole building. It's very interesting. I love people that do their research and do
They're
these things
saying,
the right way.
the heat couldn't melt the steel beams, and building 7, which is that third tower building, collapses at 5 o'clock after the other two already collapsed,
and
it never got hit.
But you see it when it goes.
Which is where they were holding. And the problem is that the day before, the Pentagon lost $2 to $3 trillion. Just for some reason, they can't.
Just disappeared.
Just disappeared. And who had all the account stuff was the building 5. I think.
Right where
building
it got
5 or
hit.
building 7, right?
Right where it got hit.
Yeah.
That was the accounting department.
Yes, was the accounting department.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's a little
And then the
fishy.
insurance policy that they took out in the towers like a week beforehand.
Yep, for some natural terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Terrorist attack.
And
is what it was.
I swear I'm not just making this up. Again, this is back to the point that I'm trying to make. The bomb dogs that were like routinely that would go through the building and everything were just off that day.
You gotta love that.
They were off that day.
It's kind of like the security guards when Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
Yeah, there's a lot of funky.
Yeah.
Lot of
So they
funky
show
bullshit.
they show the building collapsing, and in a building that big, it should fall. Like if it gets hit, it should fall a certain way. This one pancaked, and when they say pancaked, it literally just shoots. The building
just
shoots
crumbled.
down.
Yeah.
If you're watching
It's
the
like demo
replay,
charges.
if you're
Controlled
watching
demolition, yeah.
exactly. If you're watching the replay of the whole collapse, shooting out the window, it says in each kitchen was like a cooker bomb, and like they were timed off. So once they hit it, they shot out each floor. I think that's crazy, but I
It is
watched it
crazy.
multiple
I mean,
times, and it's
it-
there. You can vividly see out the windows things getting shot on each floor, and it's like boom.
How
boom,
big's
boom.
your folder on 9/11, Jay Fine?
I've gone down the rabbit hole. Haven't you guys ever seen the Zeitgeist?
No.
No.
It's like a movie. I think they took it off of Amazon, but you can find it on YouTube. It basically it breaks down like it's like a 2-hour movie, but like the first part is like it's like 45 minutes on 9/11. The second part is like 45 minutes on like Christianity and religion. And I forget what the third part was, but it's fucking crazy. And that it goes into a lot of that stuff. But
Yeah. I mean, it is crazy to think about that your government could do that to your own people.
yeah.
But
And it just so happened that like George Bush was reading to children in a school with all the cameras on him when the
yes,
news broke.
and he doesn't
Yeah.
move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, okay.
It's almost like he knew it was happening. Like
Yeah.
if you look at him.
like political theater.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, Nick, what else you got?
Just in movie news as well. I fucking hate that I have to read this because Al said this, but fucking la-di-da-di-da, Barbie has officially surpassed Endgame.
I told you it was going to happen.
It's so fucking whack. That movie sucks cock.
You haven't seen the movie.
You haven't either.
You haven't seen the movie. I seen it and I gave them $20 on demand because I knew it was going to be that good. I gave them another 22.
I can't believe you actually gave somebody human money to watch that shit.
Did you actually watch the movie?
I haven't watched the movie, but I'm saying like you guys, like I
It was
haven't
the
watched
worst
it.
piece of shit movie I've ever
I
seen
think
in my
that
life.
you are taking.
I'm not, Al. I am. I go into movies with a.
You do not have an open mind. You were
Yes,
so
I
mad
do.
she made you go see that movie. You even said like, I can't believe she's making me see the Barbie movie.
I was fine going. We made a deal that I would take her to go see a horror movie, and I would go see that. We made a deal. I stuck by the deal.
Have you done the horror movie yet?
Yeah, we already saw the horror movie.
What was the horror movie?
Insidious.
Insidious. It was. Yeah. I want to go see the X.
I still want to see
She's being-
Oppenheimer. I got to see
I
Oppenheimer.
haven't seen
I
Oppenheimer
gotta
yet
see
either.
Oppenheimer too. I haven't seen Oppenheimer. That's
Oh my God.
shame on
Fucking.
shame on all of us.
I want you to watch that movie, Al, and then give me an honest take on it. Did
I'll
you
give you an
watch it
honest
yet,
take.
Jay Fine?
I haven't seen it yet, no.
Oh,
But why would I watch movies that
Plop
don't?
isn't asking you to fucking go see that piece of shit movie?
She wanted to see the Barbie movie. I wanted to see Oppenheimer. And I proposed the super day where we see both, but we haven't done it yet.
Gotcha.
What's that
They'll
called?
both
Bob,
be on.
the Bobbyheimer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Op and Bobby.
But I see. My thing is like that movie's not for you. So why are you getting that worked up about it? That's the way I look at it. Like why are
But
you
that
that
movie
worked up?
shouldn't be for anybody. That movie was so bad. Like for
The girls are acting like it's changed their lives.
but even it's like
I don't get that.
even for like if I had a daughter, I would not like, and I seen it, I wouldn't take her to see that movie, that piece of shit movie.
yeah, but you probably wouldn't know before you stepped foot in
I
it.
know, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
You wouldn't
So you'd
know.
go
So you
in
already
there.
got their money.
Yep.
But The problem is like just the messages like that they're portraying in that movie is just there. It's not good. It's
But
not.
don't you
shouldn't
feel
be
like society
planting that-
nowadays is just trying to say that men suck anyways?
Yeah, but it's not even just that. It's even like just the message like as a woman is not
Valid.
it's not valid
Like,
either.
it's not even like be a strong woman.
No. It's not.
So do you think women should just like suck dick and stay in the kitchen?
Now, did I say that?
No, I'm just asking you though.
No, I didn't. Although Sabrina did make me a sandwich yesterday, and I the sandwich was pretty good.
I've been hearing.
I
I've
thought
been
you were
hearing
saying that she blew
every
me.
every
She
now
did make
and
me a
then.
sandwich though.
Every now and then, I've been hearing a little bit of heat. The comment keeps getting brought up to me from somebody that they go, "Oh, well, you think men's life's hotter than women's?" And I'm like, did I say that? Like when we talked about that, when that was brought up, I thought I didn't really say much, but this person's real adamant. They're like, no, you definitely, in fact, said
I
that
think
men's
it's
life's
just,
hotter than
I think
women's.
in general, girls should understand that if they want to be treated equally, they should understand that it's an equal thing. Everyone's life's hard. I think that's what we were trying to say.
Exactly what we were saying.
I think that's
We
also
never
what
said
I agree.
men's life's hotter. Never said that. What we said is everybody's life is fucking hard. So get over it.
I would agree.
Agree.
Shit, I'll
Yeah.
get off the pot.
His father was older than his
My
grandmother.
father was older than my grandmother, okay?
It's fucking crazy.
All right, what else you got?
That kind of wraps it. If you guys got anything else that you want to talk about in the grand scheme of things that has happened over the week.
I got something crazy with this weekend. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's
Did
go,
You guys,
fine.
Nice.
Did you guys see? It's going pretty viral right now. It's a video from a wedding in Newport this weekend.
No.
Oh, I didn't see this.
So it's actually it was a Braintree wedding. I know the people who get married obviously wasn't there, but so apparently at the after party, at a bar, or the function hall, whatever, there's some sort of disturbance. The cops come, right?
Yep.
The videos don't really kick in until shit's starting to hit the fan. But where the videos kick in, there's multiple angles. There's a couple of cops, and they're wrangling this dude. They're trying to like get him in cuffs. They're throwing him up against the building. And a bunch of like the people in the group, like they're filming, and there's a bunch of girls like screaming, and they start like grabbing and like kicking at the cops, right?
Can't be doing that.
You can't be doing that. And then like the other guy, like the guys are yelling, they're, like whatever. So one of the cops turns around after the girl like repeatedly like kicking him and punching him. He turns around and just
Blast
tries
her.
to cold cock her, like just throws a fucking straight right haymaker, right? He like doesn't hit her square, but like it was, again, you see it clearly in the video. He goes, fucking rock this girl. The husband who was filming everything freaks out and then sucker punches the cop.
Oh my God.
Takes the cop to the ground. So then there's a big skirmish. Another girl, while there's in a skirmish, goes in. You can see it from the other angle. She's trying to grab the cop's gun.
No.
She starts reaching for the gun, trying to wrestle the gun out of his waist belt. No fucking clue what her intentions were with that.
That's
The
crazy.
Cop, the cop turns around, fucking whips her to the ground. She bangs her head off the pavement, goes out unconscious. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody's going nuts.
This
Why
is
did the
why
cops even get called?
This is a women issue. They do this all the time. Every
said
single
this.
fight
I said
starts
this.
over a woman. In every bar in the United States, probably through the whole world, it's always the woman's fault. I don't care what you say. You want to say men's testosterone. The women always take it to a level that shouldn't be there. They always are. A woman trying to punch another man, how do you think that's going to work out for you? I know in life, everyone's been hit by girls before. Like I've been hit by significant others before 100 times.
I got a
And
heel
that-
off the back of the
It's different
head.
though when a strange girl punches another man in the face.
Can't be doing that.
And then you don't expect something to happen in return. And that's what happened.
Well, this was the cop. She
Yeah.
was hitting the cop.
That's my point.
So
which
it's
is even
like-
crazier.
Right.
Which is even crazier.
And reaching for his
just
gun.
in general, you punch another person in the face. Now you punch another cop in the face and you don't expect him to react. I
Yeah.
don't see anything wrong with the cop. And then I definitely don't see anything wrong with the boyfriend stepping in. Because if someone punched my girl, no
Right.
matter what, I'm coming in no matter what.
Exactly.
So it's like that's just a chain of events caused by one person and one person only, and she has a pussy.
But it was two
That's a
different. So
woman.
the girl that initially there's multiple girls involved in this. When you watch the video, initially there's two different girls. The group of cops got the guy or whoever up against the building. They're trying to get him in cuffs, and whatever. The other people are filming, and these two girls that initially are like trying to grab the cop's arms, right, and like slapping at them. And then one of the girls goes and kicks him. He turns around and tries to throw a punch at her, right? Then there's a third girl who goes and tries to grab the gun and wrestle the gun.
The gun's the craziest thing.
So the way I looked at it is the cops are super unprofessional. They lost control of the situation, but like these people did everything you're not supposed to do when the cops show up.
Yeah.
Now we got to ask, are they white?
They're all white.
So they're white, and that's probably why they didn't get killed.
Yeah.
Because you reach for a gun. Imagine a black girl reaching for a
Well,
cop's gun.
so that was my thing. I was like,
She'd be
everyone
dead
was mad that they knocked that girl out who reached for the gun. I was like,
No, she deserves to get
she's the
knocked
one that
out.
should have been knocked
I was
out.
like, she's the one who should have been knocked out. And I was like, if that was like a minority or something, they would have been killed, and we would have been like, oh well, they reached for the gun.
reached
How
for the
does
gun.
that cop
Yeah.
not know if she gets that gun out the belt? Then
I
he
got to
knows
see
how
this
fucking
video. What's
use
a
it?
Newport wedding video?
But why?
Yeah, I'll send you both the videos right now.
Why
I'll
did
send
the
it.
cops go in the first place? Do we know why they were called to go for this guy?
They're probably
There
rowdy.
was, I'm assuming, some sort of drunk disturbance outside of one of the bars.
Oh, complete chaos. This is body cam footage I'm looking at now.
Yep. So I'm gonna send 2 videos into the group. The first one is like,
Is it 40 seconds?
Can we inlay this here?
Oh, this is a clear.
Yeah.
Wait, did he just send that to us?
No.
so I just sent 2 videos. The first
Let's look at his video.
The first one I
okay,
sent is
same
like
thing.
the clear angle from the fight. The second one I sent is like a spectator across the street where you see the girl going for the gun. It's
All right,
crazy.
so let's look at the first one first.
Yeah.
Let's watch the first one
Okay,
at the
hold
top
on.
with the girl in the
3,
red dress.
2, 1, go.
We're gonna inlay this.
Oh yeah, we can throw this in.
No, he's right. Oh, he does punch
Oh,
him.
bang. Well, I mean, the cop tried to yoke the guy for no reason.
The guy also.
Look, she's kicking.
just
She's
kicked
kicking
the
the
cop.
cop.
Oh,
She's trying to reach for the gun.
Okay,
though.
but now watch the second video I sent you. The girl who gets knocked out at the end, she's in a black dress with a red purse. Watch her the entire time in the second angle.
All right, we going on 3 again?
Good, she's dead.
Oh, she is knocked out cold.
All right, tell me when. 3, 2, 1, go.
Takes a second, but yeah, look for a black dress, red purse.
Okay.
Oh, I see her with the black dress. Oh yeah, look at her. She's reaching over. Oh, she is reaching for the gun.
That's
She keeps
crazy.
going.
Oh, she's yanking at it.
What is
Oh,
she
you can't
nuts?
blame her. Okay, so here's
Wow.
That's crazy, right? This is fucking crazy.
okay. So my official thing is, I think the first cop that punches the girl or tries to punch the girl in the orange, even though she's kicking him, he pushes her back.
Well, it looked like
Then
they-
he kicked him right in the balls. She tried to kick him right in the balls, then he threw a punch. So now this guy's pissed. That must be his girlfriend.
That's his wife.
That's his wife. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God! See, it's where the girls started this whole thing. I don't see anything wrong with anyone did besides the person in the red dress and the brown and the
you got
orange
3
dress.
girls and
It's
like
the girls'
8
fault.
guys, 8 other people.
Girls, for some reason, they get so tough. Like my wife's even punched guys in the face in bars, dude. It's like it's insane, dude.
Because
It's like,
they know
and
that
then it
you're
just
there.
turns into something.
But the going for the gun is the thing I can't get over.
That's
Like,
crazy.
that's-
You're a fucking
That's
maniac.
the craziest thing ever. Like that is insane to go.
What was she gonna do? She got it. Was she gonna shoot them?
She didn't even go for the gun. She was yanking at that gun, dude. Like she was starting a fucking lawnmower.
And you know
she was
what?
just like, oh.
And you know what? That cop don't know who the fuck's grabbing the gun, so he turns around and immediately
He elbowed the shit out of it, dude.
He
She was lights up.
green lighted the shit out of her.
Oh my
I
God!
would've
See,
done
that
the same
sucks.
thing.
You gotta do the same, but no, bro. You gotta do the same thing. What the fuck are you doing?
now,
What did
so
you
they-
expect was gonna happen? And I understand that they're all probably fucked up, but I do not care. In that situation, things start to sober up pretty quickly.
I mean, I think that the whole entire fire starter is that girl in the orange dress. She's got like a burnt
Yes.
copper dress.
Wouldn't stop.
She kicks the cop in the balls and he throws a reactionary punch to the face, right?
Yep.
I'm fine with both those. Well, I'm not fine with the girl kicking the guy in the balls, but his reaction, when you get hit in the balls, it's just a reaction, okay? Fine. Now the husband has to step in. He has to say something. The cop just tried to punch him in the face, so he punched him in the face. Fine, that's fine.
He also
This
then
girl reached
punched
for the
the other
gun.
girl in the face. If you guys didn't see on the follow through, he absolutely cleaned out the blonde-headed girl that was also engaged with that
Oh,
cop.
Yeah, the third.
He hit the third girl right in the face as well.
The husband.
The husband.
The husband came.
The
by
husband
accident.
the
Yeah.
husband stood up for the girl in the orange dress.
Yes.
Came through, hits the cop,
Clotheslined
then
to both of them.
absolutely took out the blonde girl as well. The blonde girl was
I
in
think
a
there was some
daze.
booze involved. Would you agree there had to be booze involved?
Oh
there,
yeah, this
Jay
was
Fine?
all
Oh,
like
yeah.
post-wedding, like
Oh
late
my
night.
god!
Like,
These are the
drunk,
people
yeah.
that didn't want to go
That's
home.
crazy.
wanted to
I
still
bet you that was a
party.
fun wedding. I would have had a great
bet.
time at that
Well,
wedding.
now so the guy who punched the cop in the face is facing 20 years.
Nah, he ain't getting 20 years.
Well,
bro.
I don't think he's gonna get it. But so the whole thing is now the whole mess is trying to sort out. Okay, who's in the wrong and who's getting in trouble? Because obviously a bunch of them got arrested, a bunch of them got in trouble. Of
course.
But the cops are obviously in the wrong too. So now it's sorting out the whole mess of what's
What's
going to
happen to the girl that got knocked out reaching for the gun?
the girl.
That's
that girl.
I
is-
think we need a voiceover, like a video on our feed of
Yeah,
this
yeah, absolutely.
as soon as possible. Just pointing out how ridiculous the girl in the burnt oranges and the girl. I got no problem with what the guy did. I think you have to step in for your girl in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
sucks that
crazy.
She put
it's
her
her
husband
fault
in
for
such a
putting-
shitty situation.
She
Yeah.
put him in the situation, and this is why guys' lives are harder
I will
than
say
girls.
the one thing
I'm
though,
sure the conversation that they are having.
This
I'm
right
sure,
here.
I'm sure the conversation that they're having a day or two later, like today, maybe as this is all unfolding.
They're talking about getting divorced.
It's probably not. Yeah, it's probably not a light conversation. There's probably a lot of harsh things going around. A lot of personal things are getting brought up out of the woodwork. But this, amongst all things, will trump everything else.
But you know what? One of my buddies brought up that I think was a great point is so if you watch the beginning of the video, like obviously shit's going down, and the girl in the burnt orange is kind of like from the get go getting in the mix of it.
Oh, yeah.
The husband the entire time is like filming the situation. You grab your wife and you fucking get out of that
Get her out
situation.
I
of
agree,
there.
with that, especially if she's doing that.
Yeah.
You pull her
Like,
and you
so
rip her
put the
back.
fucking phone down. You know,
Yeah.
you forget about World Star and get
Yeah.
your fucking wife away from the
Yeah,
situation.
absolutely.
I would have been like, calm the fuck down
Yeah.
to my wife.
You
Tommy
have had to give her a fucking-
Greeno just chimed in front of the pod. He said, "What the duck?"
Well, about the video?
About the video, yeah.
Yeah. You send
We got a little music trivia coming.
Yeah, let's do some. Let's get into some
Let's
music
lighten the
trivia.
mood a little
I
bit.
like that. I didn't even see that come across my feed, Jay Fine. Good bringing that up.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts.
Dude, what's up with the Braintree people at fucking weddings? You got them getting arrested. You got your buddy like breaking his neck, doing that stupid
Bunch of
flip.
fucking
That's
troublemakers,
crazy, bro.
man. I don't know.
The womps, they get crazy at the weddings.
All right, music trivia. Let's
The only thing I will say, Jay Fine,
Yeah.
is we need to trim it down to 4 seconds because we're getting DMAC'd on a couple.
We
of
got
these by
DMAC'd on a
accident.
few. I don't know if
for those like for the music things.
we got
music,
Britney
too.
Spears one song
Savage
happened.
Garden.
So I don't know if maybe they went a second or two over by accident.
All right, I'll be super diligent about cutting it off at 5 seconds.
Yeah.
If we run into a problem, maybe we just have to like revisit
Yeah.
music trivia. But classic rules: title, artists, potentially bonus points for multiple artists if I ask for it, and you can always guess the album name for a bonus point, -1 if wrong though. All right, let's do it. We've included your niches as well. All right, song number 1 coming up.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the
Hit it one more time.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the
Oh my god, what the fuck's the name of this song, dude?
I feel like I have like a brain fog today, so I don't think I'm on point when it comes to music trivia.
I know I'm gonna get this wrong, the name of it, but I think this is it. But I could be way off. It's a great song, though. Great song.
I think I'm just gonna.
I'm
pick
in the
up-
camp that. Well,
I think I'm
is
just gonna
everyone
pick up the
written
one.
down?
I'm thinking I'm gonna
I'm
pick
in the
up-
camp that Biggie's better than Tupac.
I think they're just two different.
I'm just in that camp.
styles of.
Yep, I would agree. They're different styles.
J-Bo, who do we got?
I have Tupac. I put Ryder, but I don't think that's the name of the song.
Al.
Okay, I have Tupac, Ryder's National Anthem, but it could be Ryder's Ambition or something.
I just have Tupac.
All right, so it is Tupac. You guys were mixing it up with a DMX title.
Yeah,
It's
Rough Riders Anthem.
Yeah, it's Ambitions as a rider.
Ambitions as a Rider.
Ambitions as a rider.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
We all got one.
Off
We all got
the
one.
album All Eyes on Me.
Yep. All eyes on. I actually should have guessed the album. I definitely knew the album, but I was just
definitely
so
knew that too.
okay. That's good. It's a great song. Listen to that song, guys.
Who's a better Pac, Tupac or X Pac?
1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac, none.
Yo, Pac. His
He Pac, he Pac, done.
Done.
Definitely X Pac. Plus, he fucked China. So
Yeah,
give
we
credit
did.
for
One
that.
night in China. Check
What
it
But
out.
China
you know
fucked
who's
him.
the new China?
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. That's right. That's exactly who it is.
Well,
All right, song
disgusting.
number 2 coming up.
Fuck.
Hit you again with it.
Please. How you feeling on this one, Nick? You want to vote for Chunkage?
no, we can't.
Says who?
How can we?
He just does another 4-second chunk in the middle.
You guys aren't gonna know it regardless.
If you're in, I'm in for a vote later on. Chunkage. Look at the handshake.
Junkage has been called.
Yes. Chunk City. Let's go.
All right.
Chunk City,
Here
bitch.
we go.
Chunk
We got another couple of seconds coming up.
4 seconds on your titties, bitch. Wow, dude, what a song!
This didn't help me at all.
Oh,
All you did is gave Nico points for no reason.
That's fine. But go one more time on the chunk. We get 2 plays of that.
What?
Yeah, of course you
Since
do.
when?
You always do. It's a
That's
new clip.
Crazy.
Shit.
I think I have the band wrong. I'm not gonna lie.
I think you both have no points on this. I wish I know this album, and I
I don't know. I don't know this at all.
Do you want to go last or do you want to go first?
me.
Bones, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go last.
All right, I'll go first.
Nico.
Little Drummer Boy, Boys Like Girls.
Those are 2 wrong answers.
All right.
Fall Out Boy, carry on.
It's My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade.
My Chemical Romance.
My
I can hear
Chemical
it now.
Romance.
So it's
I
My
can't
Chemical Romance, but it is Welcome to the Black
Oh,
Parade.
yes.
Yeah, we took a point away from the Hauser.
The Black Parade is actually the name of the album.
I knew
The
it.
Black Parade or Black Parade? I know that definitely
The
matters.
song's Welcome to the Black
That
Parade.
sucks. You
Well,
struck out on your
he
And,
didn't guess it.
No, I know. I was just asking for.
That
I
sucks.
believe
You struck
it's,
out on your niche there.
I didn't strike out. I got
No,
a
you
single.
gotta-
It's the Black Parade.
Fail this
the
choice, I'd
album.
call
I
that.
hit a single.
He had to fail this choice.
Sack fly. Sack fly. You got to run him, but
Yeah.
you didn't get the whole thing.
It's all right.
Carry on. That's a good song, bro. That's a great. I thought it was Little Drummer Boy.
I will say
Welcome
my
to the Black Parade.
my pop punk, like,
You guys
it's
are
getting more on my
slacking.
playlist now because I feel like we're hearing some songs that I know the name that I didn't, I haven't listened to in a while. I might put that on the fucking playlist.
It's a good song.
That's
Yep.
a good song.
Great song.
This is the 1+ of music trivia.
Tommy said that dude's
We get-
fight. He just murdered that last girl. I don't think Tommy's really looking into what's
Watch
going
the
on.
second angle where she tries to grab his gun.
Yes.
Yank, yank. You pulling on it like fucking like, dude. She was ready to kill everybody. Oh man.
I almost feel like we have to stop this podcast and make the video. Like that's how I wish he didn't send it to the group because I feel like
No, we'll do
Garino's
it.
gonna get in there.
We'll be sure to do it right at the end.
Yes.
We'll do it right at the end.
All right.
All right,
Song
three.
number 3. Here we go.
2-1-1.
211. Yes. And just to clarify, it is not the remix. It is the original version with just one artist. Hit you with it again.
I think I'm fucking the artist up here. It's the original.
Yes, so no remix, just one artist.
Oh my God, I can feel it when it kicks in. It's just, I don't think I got it.
I know this song.
I need a three.
Two,
I need a three-peat at some point because
at some point.
I'm digging a hole that's so deep.
No, it's
Oh my
like
God, it's like Rhea Ripley's pussy. It's just so deep.
it's 1 to
Can't
2
even-
right now. I would go swimming in that thing.
Hey,
I would
pens
dive
down?
right in the deep end. My pen's down.
How much would you pay
guys.
for her OnlyFans a month?
Oh, so-
100?
well, I'd probably try to like torrent it.
Rip it first.
I would try to rip it.
Rip Ripley's stuff. Okay, good.
Nico, what do you got?
I'll go last. I know I have both.
I have Flow Ride, A Good Feeling.
All right, Al.
Ooh, I got Tayo Cruz. I didn't have a song title.
Yeah. Nico?
Die Young by Kesha.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
the most of the night like we're gonna
That is Die Young by Kesha off the album Warrior.
Is that 3 points for Nick?
That's
2 points. 2 points.
Oh, 3 in total.
3 in total.
3 total, yep.
3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm in last. I like being in last.
Song number 4 coming up. Also, apologize. I don't think we've done this song before, but if we have, let me know.
Yes.
We did this.
Yeah, we have.
All right, I haven't. So
We did it 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
New York City.
That's Lloyd
what I
Banks on
thought.
fire.
Yep.
Hunger for more.
You got that. You got all 3 on that.
Yeah, all right. That's what
3
I
bag on that one.
You got a 3 bag on that too?
He did.
I know he did.
That sucks because it's like right in my wheelhouse. I'm not gonna get one in my wheelhouse again.
No, this is your niche he's doing now.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. We'll go back to
Jump it up,
Al's
jump
knees.
around.
Yeah, we'll jump around.
House of Pain.
All right. Song
Jump
number
around.
4.
Oh wow! I thought he was sticking.
Fuck.
We'll hit you with it again.
Oh word, dude.
See, this could be a couple different people here.
I got the band. I don't not know the name of the song.
I'm guessing on both. Completely guessing on both. My pen's down. Nico, your pens are down?
Yeah, I just
Waiting
guessed.
on now?
I just guessed. What's it called?
Yeah, I'm guessing on both, yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
My Chemical
Al,
Romance
what do
is
you
going to
got?
bite me in the ass.
I got AC/DC Back in Black. I don't
All
think
right,
it's
J Bone, what do
I
you
put
got?
Jimi Hendrix Wild Child.
All right, Nico.
I just have Black Sabbath.
Oh, that might
It
be
is
right.
Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple.
Deep Purple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
off
have
the
a
album
clue.
Machine Head.
we're
It's a
way
great.
off.
It's a great guitar riff. You got to
Yeah.
give it that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
All right. So through what was that? Song number 3 or 4?
That was 4. We're up to 5. It's 3, 2, 1.
Yep. All right.
Low scoring game.
We're not hitting things. It feels like week 1. Feels
Yeah.
like week 1 in NFL right now.
Yeah.
All
Low
right.
scoring game, grinded out, grind out a win.
All right. Song number 5 coming up.
The clown fell
We lost something.
The clown. All right. Song number 5.
because that's the slanted shelf.
Yep.
Roll another one.
Nico. This is just like abysmal.
This is Nico's. Nico has got like the best niche because we're too bad.
Yeah, I'm so bad
hit
at
it
it.
again.
Because at least my niche, everyone can get it.
Roll another one.
That's the whole thing. Baby, welcome to the party.
Yeah, I'm completely guessing on these.
Yep, I got no clue.
All right.
I'll go last. I have all 3.
All right.
I'll go first just because Nico just said it. I'm going to say welcome to the party.
All right.
That's all.
That's my title. I don't have an artist. I don't have an album.
Go with what's it called?
I put Waka Flocka Roll.
It's "Welcome to the Party" by Pop Smoke. The album's Meet.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why would you say the name of it?
Because I had see it literally rolls right after that. The album's Meet the Woo.
So sorry. Say that answer one more time.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke. The album's Meet the Woo.
Okay, so this is actually Nico. Unfortunately, you are going to get no points for this.
Love that.
Because it is Dior by Pop Smoke, and the album is Faith.
He's getting -1 point. Oh, no.
Well, because he got Pop Smoke.
So no points. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad it wasn't actually Welcome to the Party because that would have been an all-time slip from Nico to just be like, say the name
guess
of the
I really
song,
did just-
dude. How ridiculous is that?
I guess I really did just fuck that one up, dude. I thought about it too quick.
Even like Velcro on his little
Wait,
sneakers.
time out. So hold on. I'm seeing contradictory things here because it was originally released on a mixtape called Meet the Woo, but then appeared on his studio
in
album.
2019.
Right, but then it appeared on his studio album Faith. So I guess we will take Meet the Woo because
Thank
that
you.
was the
Will
first
we though?
place it
Because we're
appeared.
talking about album titles, not mixtape.
And where's
No,
the
no,
first
I'm
one?
giving
It's
him
not
that.
an
I'm
album.
giving him that. I'm giving him that.
Thank you.
Because there's some 50 Cent songs that get on some of his stuff that was on the mixtape. I want the free reign
So
to name both.
how many points is that now?
2. I got 2.
So he gets 2.
I get Pop Smoke and Meet the Woo. That song's originally on Meet the Woo.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And then he put it on the studio album.
Which is
It is
I
what it
guess
You're
is.
I
getting
guess-
3.
no, I'm not.
No, because he got the
I
song.
got the song title
the song
wrong.
was Dior.
There's a
Yeah,
song
but you
title.
get 2 points.
No, you don't.
for
You
that
just
album.
get an
Just
extra
one.
point.
It's 1 extra point for
Oh,
you.
yeah,
extra
that's
point.
right.
That's all.
Sorry.
Should be 2. Should give the year it came out too.
I don't think we can win.
2019.
Well, Nico only has a 3-point lead on you and a 4-point lead on Al.
And there's two questions.
2 songs left.
And I'm about to go 3 for 3.
All right.
No way.
Not happening.
Song
Wrong.
number 6 coming up.
I love this song, bro.
Oh my God. I can hear it.
This has to be on your kids' playlist, bro. Let's get the. Oh man,
Hit it one more
Hit it one
time.
more time. Hit it one more time. This is a big 2 points. Hey.
Now we can't win.
No.
So this is technically considered 2003 hip hop. When I looked it up.
And this is a very.
I know. I have 2 points here for sure.
This is a very. Yeah, it's a very well known song,
I have
guys.
2
This song
points
was
here
played a shit
for
ton.
sure. The problem is he's also going to have 2 points here.
Yes.
So. Al's dead in the water.
No, I know the band. I'm trying to think of the song, and then I can definitely do the album, I think.
You going to guess the album here? It's a bold move, Cotton. You might have to.
Fucking motherfucker.
There's no way you get the album on this, dude. Let's see.
I don't think he's getting the album on this either. I'm ready when you guys are.
I can't even get the name.
Oh, this is like one of the most famous albums too.
Yep. It's got like, doesn't have the brown face on it, the blue face, the purple
No,
face.
no. In the middle is
All right, we got pens down.
yep.
Nope.
All right. Let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I suck, dude. I
One.
should have that. All right, that's what it is. It's
Oh,
another
okay.
All
loss.
right. Al, what do you got?
I just got Black Eyed Peas. I can't think of the title.
Okay.
Hey mama, this that beat
That's
that
it.
make you move, mama. Get on the floor, the moody, mama. With the blast master, never drummer.
I
Yep.
have Black Eyed Peas. Hey, mama.
Hey mama, Black Eyed Peas off the album Essentials, bro. That's with the elephant in the
Essentials,
middle with all
yep.
4 of their faces
Okay.
around the
Wait,
corners.
Are you get? Is that
No.
Okay, okay.
I truthfully did not write that
right.
down. I just wanted to look it up because I knew
So-
that it was a famous album.
So the album is actually Ella Funk.
Ella
Really?
Funk.
Ella
Yeah.
Funk, yes.
It says Essentials next to it on this one.
That's
It might-
probably
it's
the,
probably like a collection,
their
like a Black
collection
Eyed
one.
Peas.
Oh, so that wouldn't have counted.
No, yeah.
Good.
but-
All right,
yeah.
good. Well, all right.
Ella
Well, that
Funk.
says Essentials.
That's like their
next to it.
first
That's
album,
fucking
pretty
weird.
much.
All right.
So I need 3 here, and you
You,
gotta get
and,
none.
well, lucky for you, there is an opportunity here without the album because this song does have a feature listed, and we will give a bonus point for the feature.
Ooh, J Fine getting spicy.
I love that. I love the extra points on the features within songs because I fuck with that. I feel like I definitely, if I don't know the song, at least I know everybody in it.
So I need to get all 4, and you got to get none to win.
Let's hope.
Nice.
All right.
Or you could technically just get 3 on this J Bones and you tie it up. You actually would win.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Let's
no,
hit
you
it
need to tie it
again.
up.
I know the artist. And that's about it.
Both artists,
I'm voting for more chunkage.
vote.
All right.
I'll take the more chunkers. I'm trying to get the title of the song. I know the
More
2 girls.
chunkage
I
has
just
been
need the title
voted.
of the song. I just need a little bit more. That's all.
All right. We'll go to a random spot in the song and we will chunk.
I love this. This didn't help at all.
That was the worst chunkage extra you could have asked for.
it is what it
It was
is.
like in the middle of the hook. Like, nice, dude.
The problem is I was hoping that the chunkage would be where the feature is because that's what I'm trying to pull.
No, fuck that shit. Thank God it's not.
Actually, I don't know where the feature is. I've just picked a random spot in the song, but
I can't even
I
tell you
think I'm
who's
thinking-
actually singing,
I think
guys.
You can't? I know both. You don't remember? Oh, dude, the feature comes in bodies. All right, give a timer on it, please.
All right.
Time them up. Tell them to get out of the fucking off the bullpen.
Ooh,
10-second
that's a good one.
countdown.
You think it's it?
Yeah.
Okay. This could be a fucking runaway slave from you, dude. Just killing it right now if that's true. It is exactly who it is, too.
The people, I know like all I needed was 1 point. I'm pretty sure I got both of them. I'm pretty sure it's both of these.
I don't know
girls.
how I couldn't recognize her voice
Yeah.
until I read it on your slip.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
I'm just gonna go first because I
Yep.
I have Gwen Stefani. I have the features Missy Elliott.
Yep.
I put If I Was a Rich Girl, but I think I got the song title wrong.
You could. I think that the song title that sounds pretty fucking good, dude. I have My Love, Missy Elliott, and Gwen Stefani featuring Missy Elliott.
Al?
No album.
I got Nelly Furtado featuring Eve, so I'm right on the line now.
All right. So, interestingly enough, it's Gwen Stefani, but the feature is Eve.
Okay, I figured it was Eve.
Oh.
And the song was Rich Girl
Rich Girl. I had Rich Girl first.
Oh, wow.
off the
crossed it
album
out.
Love Angel.
Yeah,
You had a chance.
I know. Well, I had Rich Girl first,
Sneak, that's good.
and then I was like, If I Was a Rich
that
Girl, I
back to
think
back?
is the title. I played myself.
6-5-4.
All right,
That's
guys,
the
I'm
music.
gonna hit my bathroom break.
Oh, hit the bathroom break. Hey, do you have a? Do you want? What do you want for a draft?
I'll come back with it.
Okay, he's come back with it.
All right.
Even though we did say we were going to prepare for the draft and we didn't. What about Svartsuck has said sodas or what ifs? Like the biggest what ifs.
Like when you say biggest what ifs, what does that mean? Like, am I giving me a scenario?
What if what? What if the Avengers were real?
No. Like a what if. Like, okay, let's just say like,
'Cause
what
that's
if
my-
Aaron Rodgers didn't tear his ACL? Like that season would be a what if. What if Chris Farley was Shrek? Like the biggest what if. Like,
I feel like you could kind of say anything for that. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude.
Yeah, so let's go
Put it
off.
on the
It's-
board. Put it on the board. I think you put it on the board.
yeah, let's let the wheel be just. So then the Fartsucker can't say we're like scheming against them.
Let's do that. I'm gonna do. I had something with females involved. Fuck.
Best hits.
Nope. It wasn't that.
I think you can't really judge tits until you see a nipple. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's part of the tit.
Yeah, because if you've
Cleavage is like the
you pull out
cover.
that nipple,
The
dude, you're
cleavage,
scaring,
the
dude.
cleavage in size, like I guess you would say the cover of the book, and then once you get to the areola,
I think the areola is the main show. That's the closer. I think that's what brings you over the top. You ain't winning games with a bad nipple. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
You got a hairy ass, fucking pancake looking nipple. I'm sorry, ladies. That's a tough look.
that is a very tough
And
look.
this comes from someone with terrible nipples. I don't have great nipples. If you
my
can imagine
nipple-
that.
Dude, don't have a hairy body.
You got
but
a hairy nip. Yeah.
Why? What the
I have no
fuck?
clue
Who
how that-
cursed me with that, dude?
Don't
I
you
gotta
feel like that's
trim-
easy to do to just like trim it?
Yeah, no, it is. It's mind-boggling to me because I've been known Jay Fine like since I was 13 years old and hit puberty that I have the same replicated body as one of my grandfathers, my Papa Bernie. We have the same replicated body.
It's disgusting.
It's not disgusting. That's fucked up.
Looks like
Like,
an
do you,
old
do you
fat
look
old man.
alike too? Like your face?
No, I
It's more the body.
It's just
It's
my
the body
body. It's
shape.
literally from the neck down. Like
Okay.
it's just the torso is just. I don't have a lot of hair, but like my nipples do. So I don't understand it. I never will understand it.
But he didn't have a lot of hair.
No, he didn't. He was bare near. You could have probably fucking threw
Great
butter.
tan. He used to throw
Oh
olive
my
oil in his
God.
hair.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
this guy fucking. You want to talk about tan?
Grazer. You want to talk about a grazer?
Holy tits! All right, so we have biggest what ifs.
Okay. I'm going to say grocery store, like food shopping. You walk into the grocery store, I want to know what you're getting.
Grocery store list?
I just think about that Vic Benedetto comedy skit. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No.
He's the guy that's like running. He's like, there's a snowstorm coming. He's like, get the bread, get the milk. I got the milk, get the bread.
What about states we don't need?
Yes, 100%. There's definitely 20 states we don't need. I love that. I love to fire people out. How about we do like most important things that happened on September 11th, but you can't draft September 11th. Who else doesn't have one? Did you put one in?
I
Nate?
don't know. I don't have one right now. So it's just me. Let's go with a generic one. We're just gonna go with all-time wrestlers.
I think we have to. If Russell's doesn't come out, it's scrapped
No,
forever.
We
no,
don't retire anything.
No, it is not.
You're
We
going
don't-
against your own
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
When you say that.
Because he likes to do that. He likes to contradict
All
himself.
right, so we
That's
got
okay.
4 choices. We got grocery store list, what ifs, states we don't need, and all-time wrestlers. All right. The wheel is choosing. Huh. All right. States we don't need.
Fuck.
Okay. I'll take
This draft's gonna suck already.
give me this snake. I'll take the snake.
Okay,
No,
Jay
you don't
Fine.
say.
The snake fine.
Did you hear that? Have you heard it?
Dude, people are going nuts on this post right now, bro.
Dude, it's insane. It's the
All-time
dumbest post
wrestlers,
ever.
Nico.
All-time
Yes.
wrestlers,
All right, and what is on the board still?
grocery lists, and what ifs.
Okay, this is good. We got two decent ones. The
Yeah.
Rustlers was going to be very short and quick.
I'll go with one. Fuck this shit.
Okay.
I should have went with 2, but fuck it. Doesn't matter. Fuck it.
All right. What ifs? I'm trying to think of some what
And
ifs.
what did I just say? By the time that this podcast was over, you'd be over 500. We're at 612 and climbing right now. It was at 490 before we stepped into the studio.
was
So
at
the
120
fart-
this
The fart
morning.
sucker has gotten what he wanted. Grocery store list is
Wow.
removed.
Bones, which one you picking?
Give me
2.
2.
Bones, okay. Yeah, so it's the biggest what ifs in general.
The biggest what ifs.
I'll
This is gonna
tell
be
you.
crazy because you can literally think of anything.
yeah, can I get like 2 seconds to digest before we fucking go into this bullshit?
You should have never picked one for this
I
what
know.
if.
This is the Justin. I was banking on it being groceries.
I know. Were
and
you going to
picking-
take rotisserie chicken first? Because that would have been my pick.
No, American cheese would have been mine. That's what I get. We're talking. You said to me, well, when you said that, you were like, when you step into a grocery store, what is like
Yeah,
the
if I'm
most
going
common?
food shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either that. Yeah, no. I mean, I guess we'll save it for another day. Biggest what ifs. Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a tough one.
This is fucking tough. And now, like I said, I can't say, like, what if the Avengers were real? Like, that's not what we're talking about.
I think it needs to be more of like
No, I think it has to be an
life.
exact thing that actually happened.
Yeah.
Like something that
It has
happened.
to be like a real thing that has happened.
Okay. And we're just going to go with the what if at that point didn't happen, then that wouldn't have happened. Okay.
Because we can't bring this person up in picks anymore, correct? There's a quarterback out there we're not allowed to bring up anymore.
Well, I think
Well, that.
Like, what if the Patriots never drafted Tom Brady?
But
You know, as
I'm
an
not going to lie.
example.
That's literally what I was just thinking.
But
Yeah,
hold
but
on,
we
can
can't
we
talk about Tom Brady anymore. We've already ixnayed him.
I
That's
don't
why
understand
I brought it
why
up.
we.
I think
So
you can
what
talk
if
about
we-
certain events that happen, but you can't talk about like the Tom Brady. Basically, you're getting everyone to say how good Tom Brady is.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll just flip the script. I'll flip this.
I'll flip the script.
I'll flip the
You can do
script
my pen.
real quick.
Thanks.
Just 1 second. I just got to get a year. I just have to get a year on this, and I have my pick.
What if? I have my what if. I'm ready.
I think he should just. What if he actually took a pick?
Yeah.
All right.
What if I
Wait,
actually
hold on.
pick
Can
something?
we put a before we start? Can we maybe put a quick stipulation on
Some
this?
parameters?
That like I think you should have to be like basically restating something that happened, right? Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to just say like I wish I could fly. Like it should have to be like
No,
you know what
this
I mean?
is this
Like-
is an event that happened. This way I'm taking this is an event that happened.
What if it happened in a different
What if it
way?
happened the opposite way type thing?
Yeah.
Or something
exactly
like
right.
that.
It's
Yes. It
not
has
what
to be a
it's-
real thing.
Right. It's not what if I could fly.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, then fuck that. Then I'm not doing that.
What was it?
What
I'm
was it?
saving that. I'm saving mine. I have a better one than this.
Okay, do it.
Okay. I'm going to say, what if the Patriots won that second Super Bowl versus the Giants and they did go undefeated?
The first Super Bowl,
The first Super Bowl.
2007.
I don't think it matters at all.
My question is, what if they call that holding? What if he actually got sacked? What if Asante Samuel fucking didn't drop that interception? What if the Patriots went undefeated?
What if the Patriots...
Yep. I mean,
When-
I don't think it matters to anything. I think at the time it meant more. I think that his legacy is still the same.
Well, it would have been a
Didn't
shit ton.
tarnish.
It would have been the first ever time in sports.
I agree. And then we wouldn't have to listen to the fucking Dolphins. I can't wait till
Yeah, but
every
they had
single
a shorter
1970
schedule.
Dolphins dies.
They had a shorter
So I don't have to
schedule.
listen to them popping champagne every time it happens. You're a loser. You would never survive in this NFL.
So what if the Patriots went undefeated in 2007? That's
I
my
like
first pick.
I think it had to be drafted for sure.
I think my second one's getting drafted too.
All right. What if Taco Lewis never left this podcast? Where would it be?
What if Taco Lewis never left this podcast? I'd say exactly where it is now. Are you saying what if Taco Lewis never left the podcast and put 100% into it?
Yeah. And was
And
half
put
normal.
100. How I'm going to put 100% into it because I like that. I think it would be a lot farther if we're being honest.
Yeah, it definitely would
Yeah.
be. What if Taco Lewis cared about this podcast?
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yes. Now, what I'm going to take is something that everyone always talks about, and I like it how it happened. Okay. So I like it how it happened, but what if it was the opposite? What if the Seahawks actually ran the ball to Marshawn Lynch? What if Pete Carroll actually had a brain and decided to run the ball? Would that second set of 3 Super Bowls have ever happened? I'm glad it happened the way it did, but could you make a case that maybe Brady leaves a little bit earlier? It's possible. People were calling him a choke artist that he couldn't get over the hill. It had been 10 years since his last Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All because of Pete Carroll being a moron.
All you had to do was punch it in. You're the best running back in the league. That's crazy.
Again, I do not want to see that happen.
Yeah.
So, but what if it did happen?
All right, Chafin, what do you got?
All right. So I'm going to throw one out there and you guys can tell me if this is acceptable or not because it is Patriots related,
No.
but I'm not using Brady's name.
Okay.
Not using Brady's name. What I was going to say if What if Drew Bledsoe never broke his ribs?
Okay.
That's
That's a tightrope. That's a tightrope.
I'm walking a tightrope, but it's something's implied, right?
What if we say, what if Mo Lewis was never born?
Yeah, either way.
That's
Either
like
one
a way
works.
better way to reference it.
What,
yeah.
what if Mo Lewis was
What
never
if Mo Lewis was never born?
All right, I'm gonna write that down for that.
Yeah,
but
I'll take it.
But
What if-
we get
yeah,
that. We get
yes.
the point. Yeah. What if Mo Lewis was never born?
You get another one.
I think you're right. I honestly think that he never makes. Well, I don't know. He's got like such a heart that he probably has to make it somewhere. But you're right. He came in the perfect system that he was given a leash.
Right. And he wound up with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I got back to back because I'm on the snake. The second thing I'll say is, what if we lost the Revolutionary War? What if we lost to the British?
That's a good one.
What would we be doing? Fucking eating tea and crumpets. I'll tell you that much.
You'd
Fucking
probably
losers.
be better off.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy to think that those fucking losers with their bad teeth.
9/11 would have never happened.
Yeah, but I bet something different would have happened probably.
Probably.
Imagine our national sport being fucking soccer.
Oh, that would be so
Oh.
disgusting.
I'd kill myself.
Would you freeze yourself?
No, I would go worse. I'd just kill myself.
All right, so I'm going to go second here, and I'm going to say, what if that cocky motherfucker, JFK, decided to actually, like, have a roof on his convertible? Like, he
JFK
thought,
was in a sedan instead
yeah,
of
if,
a
he was,
convertible.
if JFK had a roof on his car, think about what might have happened during history.
JFK had a roof.
What if JFK had a roof? Yeah.
Right now, you're on a good streak. I want to clip all of your what ifs. 'Cause I think they're pretty funny.
JFK
What if
had a
JFK
JFK
had a
had a
roof?
What if he had a roof? I
Yeah.
mean, come on now. I mean, he thought in the middle of a war, in the middle of a Cold War, he's just going to drive down a street with a fucking convertible.
All right. I like that a lot, actually. I'm going to say, what if they were still allowed to make comedy movies?
What if they were still allowed to make them?
But you know what I mean. Like,
I know what you
I don't
mean.
know if
What-
I'm wording it
What
correctly.
if cancel culture wasn't a thing?
Yeah. But specifically, I'm talking about
I know, but that's like where like the barrier really comes up that they can't go the full.
is
You know.
because you can't go, yeah. Because
What if
of
everyone
cancel
didn't become a
culture.
pussy?
Yeah. So
What if
like,
the
how
world
would
didn't
you
become
guys?
so
How
soft?
would you guys word that?
Like all the ways that I'm wording it, but like a
I just
proper
put
way.
it. What if they're still allowed to make comedies? People know what or like actual comedies. Let's write actual comedies because I feel like that really shits on the person correctly. JF on I had. What if JFK had a roof?
I like that one. It's a
I
good
like
one.
that. Who put make comedies? J-Bone?
Yeah.
Now, does it have to be something? It has to be something that's happened and proven, right? Because what I want to say is like something that's like still up in the air, of course, but I obviously think it's like kind of like a future what if.
Give it to us, and then we'll see what you're talking about.
What if there is another life source out there, aka aliens?
They proved aliens exist already, didn't they?
Do we really have proof? Do we have image?
I don't know about this. I feel like
What if it was?
I'm
let me
that's what I'm
help you
I know.
word
Yeah,
help me
it
out.
out. What if aliens
yo.
visited our planet?
I was going to say, well, what if aliens coexisted with humans?
Whatever you want.
Jay, fine, you want to help me out here?
No, I like that. Yeah. What if aliens came to Earth?
Came to visit.
Yeah.
What if aliens came to Earth? I don't know, man. It's freaking me out with like, we didn't actually talk about this. It's something real. It's similar, but not in a way. Like SoFi's putting AI robots like in the stands.
Yeah.
And my buddy was like, yo, bring that up to your boys that your cousins definitely have watched Terminator. Like, this isn't the plot of Terminator. Like, they're like, why are they putting robots in with real people?
That was insane.
Yeah.
How weird is that, bro?
I don't trust this in the AI shit. I think that we're severely fucked. And they training these AI computers that they can't even explain how they're getting to these equations so fast that they need to start shutting this shit down. Because
it's already turned on.
yeah. And then
You
you're
can't
fucked.
turn it off now.
You're fucked because they already know.
Yeah.
Again, not to be like the whole
iRobot, ever seen it?
Yeah.
Quantum
Watch
fucking
movies.
computing, dude. All right. You got another one?
Yeah, I got another one. It's a sports one. It was going to be my first pick, but then I changed it around. Say, what if the Red Sox never came back down 3-0?
What if they didn't break the curse?
Yep.
What if they didn't come back 3-0? What if David Roberts gets thrown out at second base?
What if
They don't come back 3-0. Okay. Does it fucking blow up is the question.
I mean, it's still
The real question to this is, what if Grady Little doesn't leave in Pedro? Do we win in 2003?
You know?
Then we go 2003, 2004.
See, dude, this is like that's
You
a
know what
really
I'm saying?
good. I know. It just you got to like this is something you got to think about. I wish this
I know,
is one you
I
think
know,
about.
I
This
know.
is tough, dude. Because now like you open up the fucking
Like
windows.
he left him in. He left him in one
He
inning
did.
too
He
long.
left him in one inning too long.
And got roped. All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm going to do a play off your shirt, Al. And it's one of the biggest.
Yep, it is. It's a screw job.
It's one of the biggest blunders. Well, some would say blunder or what's the word I'm looking for?
Controversy?
One of the biggest controversies in wrestling history is that the Montreal screw job. So what if Vince McMahon never screwed Brett? And like Vince always says, I didn't screw Brett. Brett screwed Brett. So what if the Montreal screw job never happened? Do you know what the Montreal screw job is, Nico?
Yeah. Wasn't it? It was obviously in Montreal. That's where he's from and all that. He's from fucking Canada.
Yes.
And that was essentially like was that his last match?
So his contract was almost up.
Yeah.
He was like about to go to WCW.
They wouldn't give him the belt.
So not that. It's just that they told Brett he was going to win and then he was going to relinquish the title or give him a match on like Monday Night Raw. He was like, I just don't want to lose it in front of my home crowd in Montreal. Everybody was on the same page except the referee. So the ref and supposedly Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon were all in cahoots. Like as soon as he pins him, give him the fastest count you can possibly count.
And I've seen it. He fucking slams on the ground mad fast. He's like,
He's spitting on
He's
people.
spitting on them. They go backstage. He punches Vince in the fucking face.
Yeah, he punched him in the face. That's fucking awesome.
I love
crazy.
Yo, Bret Hart's
the best.
Bret Hart's one of the best.
So what if the Montreal screw job never
the best
happened?
there was,
The best there is. The best.
there-
No, it's the best there is.
The best there was, the best there ever will be.
Yeah.
That's when wrestling was actually good and they actually had people you could follow. Now it's a joke, dude. It sucks.
Now they have people like Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, it's disgusting. She's ugly.
She's fucking so sexy. You're up, Bill.
I think I might go with another history one here. I got two history ones. I don't know if I want to take it or what I,
I feel
want
like
to
you
take.
might Wally Pitt me here.
I feel like I know what Jay Fine's going to go with here.
I know he's got a lot of history though. There's a ton of history ones. Do I want to get something that's going to like... All right. Give me this. Give me what if Eve never bit that apple? What would life be like? Would this be a fucking heaven? Would Justin not have to work fucking 7 days a week and be miserable?
Right?
But would we not experience pain? My knee hurts every fucking day. My arms hurt every day. Would I not experience that? Would life even be worth living if it was that perfect though?
But here's my question, and I like it. I wrote your pick down because I'm not vetoing it.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, do we know this is a real thing that happened?
I agree with you on that. Like it's obviously it's in multiple,
Okay,
books.
so
It's the stories.
It is technically folklore. Technically.
All right. I will repick because I will agree that maybe it probably didn't happen. Let's be honest. Okay? It definitely didn't happen. It didn't happen like that.
Let's just call a spade a spade.
I wrote it. If you want to keep it,
Yeah,
I'm
me
giving
too.
you your own veto power.
Okay, I'm gonna do a nice selfish pick here. Thank God. Like, what if my father didn't nut my mother when he did?
Yeah.
What would you guys do without me? That's what I would want to know. So
you
give
wouldn't
me,
be here.
What if
This podcast would be dead.
it'd be a lot quieter? I would say that it'd be a lot quieter.
What if my father never
Gucci
nutted?
would be fucking hurting for sunglass seals. I'll tell you that much.
What if my
And
father
title
never
it.
nutted in my mother?
Can't argue with it.
Nope, you can't.
Yeah, you're really on a roll, man. You got 3 in a row that are pretty fucking, thought out.
I'm
think
gonna
of
throw
one of
this
these.
one out here. I kind of wish I thought of it earlier, but
gotta go to
I'll take it
research.
in the third round. What if Hitler got into art school?
Oh, I know that is true. There'd be a lot of Jews still alive. Kanye wouldn't be happy, but
A lot more people alive. The world war would have been avoided.
Hitler, I like that.
A genocide would have been
Or
avoided.
if he just died of of his meth habit
Fucking
before he took over.
dysentery or something. Had a stroke or a heart attack. I do like that one. It's a good one.
That's a good one.
Very good one.
And then I'll go. I'm going to keep the history rolling. I'm going to say, what if Columbus's boat sank?
Ooh. But did Columbus discover America?
No, it was
Well,
Amerigo Vespucci, I thought.
he brought the Western culture over to America. So that's kind of what we're all about. So yes, and first of all, that's a fucking the wrong thing to say if you're Italian. Yes, it's a great pick. What if Columbus
Dude,
boat sank?
you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Don't tell me this is where you got this from.
What happened?
Bro, I look up the biggest what ifs because obviously I'm trying to come up with something big. The first one literally is the world is full of what ifs. What if JFK hadn't gone cruising through Dallas in an open top car?
Well, that's the one thing they say. If he had a roof, he'd be alive. Now I forgot where the fuck I'm going with it. Fuck. What if Columbus boat sank? I should have wrote it in the spot. Do you ever do that when you know you want to pick something, then he talks nonsense?
Yeah.
What did they got on that list?
What if you
looking
weren't
up
wearing
what ifs.
cops when the cops pulled you over?
All right, I'm just gonna say, what if Fauci didn't decide to release COVID on the American people? So what if like COVID never happened? What if COVID never happened? What would he get those fucking 3 years back? Would Trump be in office? I mean, you can make an argument for all this stuff.
We all made a lot of money, though.
Did we? How much do you have?
I have nothing left.
Yes. So they fucking
I will say, dude, that COVID changed the complexity of like living now. Like it's
Do you know who I think like
There was,
loved
like,
COVID?
little-
TikTok stars.
I mean,
yeah. They all blew up over COVID,
TikTok,
yeah.
like the app, like the people, the maker, the
Blew up.
Yeah, it's
Tommy
just,
Garino is so fucking happy that 1 million people died. I guarantee it. He would trade that in a second. And Tommy, I would probably do the same thing. Okay. Give me 1 million people die. Who gives a fuck? Let you get 1 million followers.
What was your second what if after Hitler?
If Columbus's boat sank.
Oh, what if? Yep.
What if
I
COVID
have
never
a
happened?
very personal one that actually kind of pertains to this whole COVID thing as well. I know this affected a lot of people. It actually affected at least 2 people at this table right now. And it's what if I sold my AMC when I was supposed to?
What if yes, I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands. Great. Beautiful. Thanks.
See, COVID gave me a lot of that money to
And now
invest
it's-
in, and now it went, see you later.
See you later.
What if I sold my AMC when I was supposed to?
You guys are getting dominated on this draft. I'm gonna have to put up a what's it called here. I'm gonna have to put up a graphic just for
I
this.
feel like I have a couple good ones in here. Your JFK one's is your strongest one.
I think we can all go for everyone being strong. Nico, you got 2 in a row here. Are you going sports? See, we probably should have went you have to pick 1 sports, 1 history.
Yeah,
blah,
but
blah,
we
blah, blah.
obviously don't.
But
talk.
this is perfect. This is good.
We don't talk about anything.
I'm trying to think of.
So
All right, Nick's got 2 in a row here, and he's looking up lists.
yeah, Yeah. So I'm up in the air in between. I'm up in the air between two. Now seeing it. Dude, fuck, man. What if?
Why don't you go personal? Pick something personal.
Yeah. Oh. What if I hated ice cream?
Okay.
What would you eat for a snack?
Frosting.
I
Or
don't
eat
know.
anything else, dude. You fucking shove your face, dude. The kid eats 5 Boston cream donuts every morning.
Have you eaten frosting since your challenge?
No.
Not straight up.
It killed
No.
it for you.
No.
I'm glad
just
we
like,
ruined that. Is there anything else you love that we can ruin?
besides ice cream?
Football. I'll try
Yeah,
to ruin football for you. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
You nearly you did it. You did a great job last year of ruining football for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a really fucking good job at that. All
I'm
right.
the only logical one on the Patriots, so
No.
that's what makes sense.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Stop
Let's
being
just finish
logical,
this.
then you'll be
Let's just
fine.
finish
All right,
this.
what's your next thing?
What if?
What do you got?
Justin, this is like fucking this.
Go
This is
personal.
like this is not for me because my brain doesn't work like
Just
this.
go personal.
What if I actually had a brain?
What if my brother didn't suck? If I had a normal brother.
What if I had
huh?
all my teeth? How'd you lose your tooth?
Get into that story after the draft, or after I make this pick. I'm gonna go with fine. Fuck it, because I don't know how this would be because growing up's been so I don't know, not weird in any way. All it's interesting. Like growing up for me was like very interesting. You know, my parents obviously when they divorced didn't have like the greatest divorce initially. But I did have my brother, but then there was a lot of time spent in the car, like, you know.
Way to depress the shit out
So
of this
what
draft.
if your parents didn't get divorced?
Yes.
Yes.
But you had 2 Christmases and all right.
Yeah, but I think you'd still always choose to have your parents together. I mean,
Yeah, probably.
It was just like, it was either if what if my parents never got divorced or what if I was an only child?
then you probably would have been stuck in Georgetown forever.
Yeah.
You would have never left Georgetown. You hated Georgetown.
I did hate Georgetown. I fucking hate them now. I don't like them. They kicked me out of the fantasy league after I won it once. Suck my dick. Thank you for all of your money. You guys are all worthless pieces of shit anyways. That being said,
They kicked you out of the league after you won it.
Yeah.
Wait, why'd they kick you out?
Oh, because they said I threatened the kid that I was in the championship with. I didn't threaten him at all.
What'd you say?
All I asked
we gotta
them-
hear this situation.
All I asked was like how we want to do the pot split, and they said winner takes all. And I said, well, no one ever said that to me. I said, so second place gets nothing. This is a $200 buy-in, mind you. They were like, no one said that second place elites gets their money back. No one told me anything about that. So me and the kid are having a conversation.
Yep.
And I said, hey, Zach. I said 1,300. What do you want to do with this? Do you want to do like, you know, because he was in first the whole year.
Yep.
Me
He got
and
cocky.
I was fucking partnered up with Taco Dickhead, and we entered the playoffs in like the 7th seed. Regardless,
And it was a keeper league. They wouldn't let you keep
and it was a
anybody.
keep. Thank you, Justin. It was a 12-team keeper league that everybody else got to keep people. Me and Mark were the only team not allowed to keep anybody, so we were already at the handcuffed as is.
Yep.
And so I asked Jay Fine if there was like a compromise because I mean Al knows like we run it like been in the championship. You know, you
Yeah, but
talk
that's
to
a
the person,
$2,400 pot.
right? You talk
Yeah.
to
That's
the
how it
person.
always works. No matter what the rule league says ahead of time, you and the other person in the championship
talk.
always talk about
Talk
it.
it out.
You just talk like men. I said, we're
Right.
27, 28 years old. Why can't we just
Yeah.
have a conversation? Kid immediately shuts it down, has a fucking attitude. Oh, well, I thought you were here to talk shit. I'm here to talk shit. Oh, yeah, good luck. This, and that. I said, well, all right, you grimy fucking prick.
Do you know this dude?
You want to be, I grew up with them.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
you want to be stingy like that over money? I said, over fantasy football? I said, what did you do the whole year? Absolutely jack dick. I said, what did we do? Jack dick. We're just happy to both be here. I said, so why don't we have a little bit of a compromise? You know, and so I like leveled out the pot a little bit. Not even. I said, since you've been in first the whole year, I'll give you the credit. That's totally cool. I said, let's do, you know, whatever. No. Then I ask around the league. Nah, it doesn't really work like that, buddy. Oh, all right. Oh, well, you think I'm selfish or, you know, because I would be the one to take all the money. I said, Yeah, I do. I said, it's just fantasy football. Aren't we all fucking friends and we not all grow up together? So what's wrong with all you people? So they didn't like that. So they didn't invite me back. And they gave my team up to somebody else.
All you were asking was for your money back?
No, all I was asking for is how the pot wants to be split. And they told me clean cut. It's not getting split. This is how
But
it
they
is.
said you threatened them?
Yeah, they said I threatened them.
Did you go off the handle and threaten the kid?
No.
I mean,
First off,
I
if
would've.
I'm that kid,
I think I
would-
actually might have said I'll slap you in the face at the next draft. Just don't be surprised. But I mean, like, needless to say, like, whatever.
So you
So you
did
say you
threaten.
threatened him. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, but like not like I'm gonna come and find you like Liam Nielsen and fucking murder you. Like that's not
Well,
what
this is what happens when you play with the Georgetown kids.
They're soft ass pussies. What do you else want me to deal with? I mean, fuck.
But like, if you're that kid, you'd way rather be like, okay, I either win $2,200 to get my money back than win $2,400 and lose $200. Like it's a much.
It makes
better-
zero sense.
Yeah,
it makes
doesn't make any
zero.
sense.
It makes zero sense how you want to be that fucking stingy
Well,
that you
that's
don't
why he
want
lost.
to move off the button. And he lost.
So you got everything.
Oh, I got it. I got it all. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So it's karma.
Well,
All
that
And now
is
you don't
karma.
have to slap him at the draft.
Now,
Nope, I don't have to slap him at the draft. I'll
That's
see him
all
in
good.
person. Just go like this.
So I got my last
Nate
pick here.
Diaz.
I'm gonna go personal again because why not? What if I never moved to Florida?
Ooh.
What would have happened? You could still watch The Lion King without having bad thoughts.
That's what I'm saying.
You still watch The Lion King. You
I
wouldn't.
could still
I don't
watch
know.
The Lion King.
Holy shit, that's right. That's so right.
What else? What else would have
There's
happened?
a lot of shit that probably wouldn't have happened. Some good, some bad. Mostly middling.
Middling stuff.
I would have seen the births of a lot of my nieces and nephews. I missed like a wedding. I missed Polly's wedding.
Yep.
I came for your wedding.
It doesn't seem like Florida was a great time for you. Like, I guess, yeah, you met some friends, great. But just, you went down there with a stripper and she did some stripper shit. And it kind of like put a huge wrench in your life.
She did what strippers do.
It put a wrench in my life.
What if I never moved to Florida with a stripper? That's how I'm going to write that down.
I never moved to Florida. With stripper.
Okay. We're going to put the stripper in there. That's fine.
I think it's something that, it's part of the story.
It is part of the story. Every decision I've ever made in my entire life has brought me to this exact moment right now. So I'm okay with it.
Nice.
Could always be worse.
Got a little Deion Sanders on us right there.
Yep. Al, what's your last pick?
I don't know. Do I want to go sports again?
I
Do
literally
Do
would
I want to take fucking.
Why don't
What
you go a little
if,
personal?
I think.
what
I
if
would
Tom Patrick Brady Sr. didn't come inside of Tom's
No,
mother?
do that
no,
again.
we're not doing this stupid bullshit.
I'm not doing that. I know you guys aren't going to let that fly.
We already let what if Mo Lewis was never born? That's way better than what if Drew Bledsoe never broke his. What if Mo Lewis was just never born?
He's just never born. Yeah. I got sports. I got a couple histories. I got some current events with the COVID because they're bringing that shit back. Fucking Biden, the fucking puppet.
There's a really, really good one still out there.
What is
A
it?
really, really good one. I'm just going to give it to you.
I'm asking.
I know, and I'm not going to tell you. I'll tell you when these two picks are done. I will say it. It's an honorable mention. And it really should be like a number one answer.
A number one answer.
Number one answer.
Is it a
for
history
sure.
thing or?
Yeah, you could say that.
But is it like your number one or like a blue bread?
You can't even
Blue
speak
bread.
English.
Blue bread number one.
It's
Like a blue chip, like all
It
consensus.
should be an all consensus
Number one pick.
Blue chip stock, all consensus, number one overall pick.
I'm gonna pick. I just got to look something up real fast because I'm gonna pick. I want to see who.
What if they never found out who framed Roger Rabbit?
I actually do like that one.
Well, a lot of silence over here. What do we got?
All right, I'm gonna pick this pick actually because I'm pretty sure this could happen. I don't know. I don't know if Jay Fine can give me some clarification on it. I'm pretty sure. What if the Celtics drafted Kobe Bryant? Because I'm pretty sure we traded our pick to the Bucks, I believe, and the Bucks traded that pick to
The Hornets.
the Hornets. Is that how it went?
I'm not sure exactly how the exchange of picks went. I know the Hornets took him, but I don't know. Is that how it happened?
I'm pretty sure we could have drafted. Let me just look that up.
Who did we draft instead of Kobe?
We didn't probably draft anyone if we traded our draft pick. I mean,
that's
unless we
true.
got one back.
All right, while he's looking that up, can we get Jay Fine's last?
Yeah, I'll throw kind of a, I don't know, just like a fun one out there. I think about this sometimes.
Sometimes.
What if you made alcohol, like hard alcohol, like vodka, whatever, that like tasted like water? Like, what if you could take the alcohol taste away from alcohol?
Then everybody would be
Dude.
so much more fucked up all the time.
That would get out of fucking hand. Like, what if you could pour a shot of vodka and it literally went down like Poland Spring?
There's got to be some type of
It would
a
be
form, like a pill
crazy.
form that you could get that done.
So
in.
here's the thing. So it's I looked this up one time. There's it's not legal in the United States, but like in Europe and shit, you can get like powdered alcohol, which is
Really?
basically just like straight alcohol. So like you can get it, like you can get them in like liquid IV type of packets to like add to like sodas, sports drinks,
Really?
stuff like that.
Wow.
Like yeah, so like you can get like pure alcohol in like a pill form. I'm sure it has a taste to it, but like I'm saying, like what if you could?
What if
remove the
alcohol had
taste?
no taste?
Yeah, what if alcohol had no taste?
I think people would get fucked up. I mean, to me, the taste doesn't matter. I'm still getting just as fucked up. So I think that there's a limit to how fucked up you can get. But I would agree that I think more people
yeah.
would be more fucked
There'd
up.
be
And think
way
of how
more
much quicker you get
alcohol
fucked
poisoning.
up if you could just like drink a glass of water and be
Yeah.
gassed.
Yeah, that is true. All right, so the Kobe Bryant thing, I did just look it up. We took Antoine Walker over him for some reason. He didn't like the Celtics color or something. They did something with the pre-workout thing. So we took Antoine Walker over Kobe Bryant. So my question would be, would that girl still have been raped on the Lakers
Yeah.
in Los Angeles? Or I think it actually happened in Colorado. Would that have actually happened if he came and played for the Celtics?
Probably not.
Won a couple titles with us. Picture him and Pierce on a team.
Yeah.
Little 2-3 action.
I think it would have been nothing
But
even
would you
compared
get
to
that?
him and
Would you
him and
get that?
Diesel.
I would agree. I do love the Shaq
But
thing.
would
it
you
was just
get that PS pick? Because we probably would have won Bill.
Well, no, I don't think Kobe really came into his own until like 99.
yeah.
Kobe, like, I think he averaged very minimal points, like 10 and 10 or something, right? At the start of
I
his
don't think.
career.
I don't know if he had a great rookie year.
Yeah, I don't think he did. Because he didn't even come out till like 98, I feel like. Once Shaq got over there, 98, 99. Yeah, what if we drafted Kobe
So
Bryant?
how I lost my teeth real quick.
Can I give you my honorable mention?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
go
yeah,
first.
that's right.
What if fire was never invented?
Yeah.
I know, but see, when we get into the fight, because I was thinking about taking Ben Franklin, like, what if he walked out there with a rubber key?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
If he was wearing
but if
rain
fire wasn't, we
boots.
wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're right.
We'd be living in the fucking Stone Age.
Yeah.
I thought that was a first round pick.
What if oxygen wasn't on this fucking planet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, now you can get a Toothless Wonder story.
Toothless Wonder story, real quick. 13 years old. It's the end of the year. I'm trying to go fucking slay some ass at a pool party. Riding my bike in Georgetown. I get a call from AL. He calls me on the phone. I just picked up a NOS energy drink. I'm rock hard, I think. Probably not, but whatever. He's like, hey, Neek, what are you doing? I said, hey, I'm going to so-and-so's house. Huge pool party, mad titty. He's like, all right, well, you got to go get your baseball stuff. I said, I'm not playing baseball today. I got a game tomorrow. I'm all set. He's like, no, the older coaches want you to play. And then he did the whole guilt trip thing of like, wow, I'll never be fucking useful in life. He's like, you'll never be on the best teams if you're not going to play up with the other kids. And this whole guilt trip, the bullshit because they didn't have enough guys on Mako's team. I had to go play for them. Mako wasn't playing, mind you. So I had to fucking go play. I go to play after I fucking fight with my father 30 minutes on the phone. None of my other friends are playing. Show up at the field. My dad goes, do you want the usual? Yep. The usual is I get 2 King Cup Reese cups and a Life water. That's what I got every fucking game. Mako got an orange vitamin water and a King Twix. That's just what we did.
I just can't believe the detail on this.
We fucking
We're getting
The usual,
concessions.
do you want the usual?
We're getting concessions.
We just
on the
want to know how
fucking-
you knocked your tooth out.
So how I knocked my tooth out, I'm playing second base. First guy gets walked.
He's like, the Reese's got stuck
fucking-
in my tooth.
The fucking kid goes on like the second pitch. I'm at second base covering the bag. Ball gets thrown down. Catcher has an absolute hose, I guess. I fucking took a ball from Jorge fucking Posada. I go to slap tag it real quick because I was getting good at it, not looking. I was kind of getting the ball and then taking it and just putting it down. Well, by the time that I went and go tag the kid's fucking foot, I noticed literally a split second that I had no ball in my glove. What happened? Ball hits me dead square in the mouth. Both my front right tooth and the one next to it taken out of my mouth, full in contact with the root, male root, mind you. These teeth are about 2 inches long each. I'm profusely bleeding from the mouth like a murder scene, like just puddles of blood just going everywhere. People are screaming. It's not helping. Every parent is screaming bloody murder. Yeah. Mind you, my fucking father still isn't at this fucking game. He still isn't here. I never had my pregame fucking ritual. This guy's not even fucking here. I had to be here.
It's because of the divorce.
Yeah, it is because of the fucking divorce. Okay. Somebody would have fucking probably been there to fucking help me out while I'm at second base.
Did you go to the hospital?
So the center fielder eventually comes in because we're trying to find my teeth. They were literally where the infield and the outfield meet behind second base, laying on the dirt. I get my teeth. I know that I did this because I seen it on fucking TV a couple months beforehand. There was a woman's house that was literally on the baseball field. I walked into her yard. She was the one that gave me ice and the one that cleaned me up. I said, Miss Pingree, you need to get me a bag of milk. She said, what? I said, you need to get me a bag of milk for my teeth.
I don't know if you said this yourself.
1,000% because no one else knows. My fucking father had no idea either. That's the only way I could keep my teeth alive. I put them in milk. I put them in milk and kept them all the way until we got to the Hamilton Wenham Hospital. I had to sit in a fucking surgery room again. I had an ER room. They didn't take me in initially. My whole face was fucked up. I ended up having surgery, 27 shots of Novocaine all up in the top of the mouth while I had to get open fucking surgery on my face. Went into fucking cardiovascular shock. I missed my 8th grade field trip to fucking Cedardale camp. It's one of the best fucking places to ever go. And I fucking barely missed my graduation. But that's how I lost my teeth
and they
to a useless fucking baseball game. No. So when Dr. fucking Shannon put my teeth back in my mouth at 13 years old, he told me this, Justin. When you're about 18, 19 years old, I want you to know that your teeth will start to lessen up. You are going to have to get some repairs to them. They're going to loosen and they're eventually going to have to go because of the traumatization. It's not going to be, my gum's not going to be able to hold it completely. Fast forward to 18 years old, I bite into a fucking beer can one night, drunk, and I fucking wrecked my whole mouth. My whole fucking mouth, guys. I broke all my fucking teeth. The fucking beer can basically shrapnelled like a grenade, the doctor said. This surgeon said, in my mouth. I bit into the beer can sideways. Instead of the can going in, it went out. I heard... and that snapped my teeth right up at the top. I was at my boy Freddie Sinelli's house. We had a senior fucking party. I tried to do it to get laid, guys. Don't do that shit. It doesn't work. I didn't get laid at all. All I did is get my parents got like a $10,000 bill for the repairs on my mouth. I had to get 35 stitches in my mouth. Bottom row realigned. So I had gum replacement, bottom row realigned, brackets up top again in the top of the mouth, and 35 stitches.
Why the fuck would you bite into a beer can like that?
Because it's what dogs do. Well, actually, it's what wolves do. We were calling it wolfing instead of, shotgunning. It was called wolfing, and then you howl.
I could definitely crack a hole into a can very easily. You just put a little pressure on it. What were you doing? Were you biting the actual hot part?
No, it was my 7th one. I went right into the side of it, but as soon as it...
He's leaving... He puts in the weirdest details. He put in a story that he was going to a pool party originally, and he wanted to see some tits, and he was rock hard, and he was drinking a NOS, he was on a bike. Those were all useless things.
Irrelevant.
Those are all relevant to how the fuck did I end up at this stupid baseball game that I wasn't even What if I never went? Oh my God. What if I never had to play that fucking stupid game? I'd still have my fucking perfect smile. I had a perfect set of teeth, bro. I had a perfect set of teeth.
But what game are you talking about? Was it like
a regular fucking summer league game that your fucking kid plays at? What are you talking about? It's not like the NCAA fucking A.
But if you were on the team, aren't you going to play?
I wasn't on the team. It was Marco's team. They needed a guy. And they couldn't find anyone to fucking play.
And they put you at second base and you can't even catch a ball before you put a tag down. So you got to blame yourself.
Yeah, hand up. My bad on the fucking play. I've done it 9,000 times and made it look fucking easy.
And so we're going to take a little bit of blame for that.
My dad is also going to get blamed for this.
Yes, and your mother too, because you got divorced.
Yes.
Okay, so we're blaming the mother. We're blaming
Taco.
We're definitely blaming Taco, of course.
Because he wasn't even at the fucking game. He didn't even play. He wasn't even at the game.
So you just played for Taco.
Basically, yeah.
So if Taco actually just came to the game, you have your teeth. So you should blame Taco too.
What the hell was he
Blame
doing?
your parents for the divorce.
Probably playing
blame
video
Taco.
games.
That's probably exactly what he was doing. So blame all them, and then you got to post some blame on you for trying to wolf 8 beers at a party and just
Hand up. That's on me.
eating fucking.
I told my mother I've been
aluminum.
I told my.
How'd you do it?
I told my. Yeah. So
let's
my
blame
mother,
everybody else
my
besides
mother
me.
asked me that. So crazy. Tommy Pasquarella fucking had the office in Revere, and of course he was in Bermuda, probably slaying tons of ass on his boat. Wasn't able to get to me for a week. My teeth were just dangling, bro. Like they were blackening. They basically were dead. And all he did when I went in there that day, I'll never forget it. He got a fucking legit iron set of fucking clamps, went on my teeth and just went, all right, just hold on a second. This is going to hurt a little bit. And just
Jammed them back in.
No, they came right out. He pulled them out.
Oh,
That's where this comes into play.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's 2. I thought it was just 1.
No, it's the 2 teeth that got
Smile
knocked
for the
out.
camera. What an idiot. Thank God he wolfed 8 beers and he didn't even get laid.
Do you take that thing out when you eat pussy?
No.
It's a yes or no answer.
No, I haven't.
He's trying.
Okay, yeah, Al. Yeah.
He's trying to tiptoe here. He's trying to tiptoe. He's trying to, I can see him tiptoe.
All right, that's good, bro. That was a great episode. Hey, we'll see you next week. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. And fade the fuck out of Justin. All right.
Well, no, what's his pick?
His pick.
What was your pick?
I don't remember. It was
All right, we'll do the picks one more time. We'll just go through them. Al's going Titans +3. Jay Fine's going Giants -4. I'm taking the over in the Miami and New England game at 47.5. Life's too short to bet the under. And the fade God is taking Washington +3 versus the Broncos
Put your house on
Denver.
the Broncos. But one more thing. Fatsucker just texted me about the what ifs. He said, what if Mark Lewis never made that 9/11 video? That's a great pick because who would remember?
it's a great pick.
It's a great pick. But fuck you, Fatsucker. We're back on it.
Back on it.
All right.
Bye.